Looking for work, you might bounce up a fellow who might be looking quite handsome and macho. You tell yourself you want to work with him, so you decide to try a ratchet free. But when you're done,
hey, I'm a DJ, pull that up again. Pull it.
I know you're out there. I can feel you now. I know that you're afraid. You're afraid of us. You're afraid of change. I don't know the future. I didn't come here to tell you how this is going to end. I came here to tell you how it's going to begin. I'm going to hang up this phone, and then I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see. I'm going to show them a world without you. A world without rules and controls, without borders or boundaries. A world where anything is possible. Where we go from there is a choice I leave to you.
you want to help to mind your family. You want to help your man financially. But nowadays it's really very hard to get a job as a girl in Trinidad. You're looking now to find something to do. You meet a boss man who promised to help you, but when the man laid down the condition, nothing else but humiliation. You want to see your whole anatomy. You want to see where your doctor never see. You want to do what your husband never do. Still you will know if this scams will hire you. But if it's all this humiliation, you get a job these days as a woman. Brother, they go keep their money, I go keep my honey and die with my dignity. Some of them done pack up already, yet they sit down waiting like monkey, using the power of the cash and position, waiting to abuse and exploit any woman.
My God.
Working on the quarter bed with him.
Yes, sir.
Slave, second wife and deputy. And as the next woman come on the line, tell you ain't good.
You can't whine.
Want to see you with a fancy clothes.
Let me see your clothes, baby. Oh, you look without your clothes again? What, can you swing on it? No, can you? My wife can't swing on it, you know. But you want before you have to lick them somebody. I know. Grand rising to the Anukians. Self above self. I know a lot of you don't want to see these kind of pictures, but
looking for work, you might bounce up a fellow who might be looking quite handsome and macho.
My God, yeah.
You want to work with him, so you decide to try.
love and share. I know far right. Big up yourself. Ambassador Michael Brown inside the building.
He is a failure.
Yes.
Nothing but a blinking soup.
I want to feel up your navel and your breast, baby. You have anything on your chest? Streaming in the four corners of the earth right now. This is yours truly, Rascalites. I'm in the studio. Broadcasting live on Fresh Radio Vibes, the worldwide resistance radio station. We got developing news coming out of the place, the Corporation of Jamaica.
It have a lot of women just like me.
Oh, yeah.
Not too well off financially. You need a job.
I need to see some people on board. We only have one passenger on the ark. Come on, man. The passenger plane is we are taking off in a short while, you know. Where this jet in this spaceship is going to land, nobody knows. That mole on your back. Hey, we have any mark on your belly? How much money you had before? You're strong to take any more? My God! Hey, you better take your money and go and die with my dignity. You're going dead. You're going dead. Yes. Let's just take it to the next level. Grand Rising. I need to see. Yo, cameraman, don't even think about turning on that camera right now, cause if I don't see our people gathering collectively for this security on a day like this, I don't know when they are going to gather. We are in a serious predicament, people. There is so much things that is transpiring among us, and we have to look at it in its fullness. We are getting breaking news now. That is the news good? We want to know. It's saying that there is a big shootout that took place first night. We have the pictures. Some of them are so rude. We try to put up some, but Facebook is telling us that we can't do that. I'll have to refrain from doing that. In the meantime, between time, let's just keep the Maroon Festival going now. We want to see that everybody can full joy themselves. This is just some of the contribution musically that our people have put forward. Let's get into it. Lord, come on, the spaceship rolling, people. We're rolling, and as you hear what's going on, we're going to go into the fullness of the whole shebang. My engineer is telling me that the camera is ready for us to share. Let's just say big up to Sampalo, yes, and Stampede and Reds and all of the massive that is joining us on this day right here. We're going to get into it, you know. Hold on. Let's is this the right section? Hold on. I don't think that's the right one. That's not the right one. We're getting into the right one right now, so we can bring forth it. It is a great day right here, and the phone lines will be open up in the next, say, 8 minutes. We will touch base and see. Let me say grand rising to all the queens out there.
Yes. One more time.
Yes, celebrating 284 years. The Maroons.
Salvation is what I like. So you must give me day and night. I like the food, so don't find me rude. It's my favorite. I show every man and girl I already know the saltfish. Nothing in the world is a saltfish. In the score of the sheet, Jamaican saltfish. It's sweeter than meat when you want to eat all saltfish.
Just playing some of the classics.
Very well, I like the taste. Though the smell sometimes out of place. It's hard to take, but make no mistake. I want you to know.
I want you to know.
Because it's extra sweet, and I sound saltfish. Big money that's run behind it. Saltfish. Man that put out gun to find it. Saltfish. It's sweeter than meat when you want to eat all saltfish.
84 years right here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. The Maroons.
Some like it hot.
Some like it hot.
Some like it cold.
Some love it cold.
No matter what. No matter what. Fucking young or old. When it's so with wine, man, that's do it fine. Put no pepper. The bone in the center, that be sweet like sugar. Salted. Big money that run behind it. Salted. Man, that's put on gun to find it. Salted. I'm telling you, it's sweeter than meat. When you out to eat, I say that all salted.
Let me pull it up one more time. Pull it up again, man. I'm telling you. This is how radio is supposed to sound, celebrating 284 years of a nation, the people, the food, the culture, the diversity, the tribal connection that we have. Grand rising to the Ashanti, grand rising to the Zulu, grand rising to the Bubbles, grand rising to the Rastas, grand rising.
What I like, so you must give me day and night. Life, the food, so don't find me rude. It's my favorite.
My favorite.
I show every man in there. I
There was some salvation.
Nothing in the world is a salvation. In the score of the sheet, Jamaican salvation.
Yeah, boy, we won the fish shop this morning. What a rich culture, 284 years. Anywhere you are right now as a maroon, feel that sort of pride.
Very well.
Yes.
I like the taste.
Ambassador Michael in the building.
Sometimes out of place, it's hard to take, but make no mistake. I want you to know.
I want you to know.
Because it's extra sweet, man, I sound big money that run behind it.
Big money run behind it. The war in Ukraine. Don't be surprised.
It's sweeter than meat when you want to eat.
A lot of brothers are paying the price for the price of saltfish. It is a very expensive delicacy. One
DJ, pull that up again. Pull it.
Now I am getting texts left, right, and center. Gadites, when are we going to get to the meat of the core people? The spaceship has just taken off. It's out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. We have just touched down in the good place of Trinidad and Tobago. We're going to go over and see if I can. I have a friend over here. He just raided me a while ago and said, Gadites, can you please redirect? Tell the captain to redirect the ship and pick up this good brother of mine. Is Harry there? Harry. We're going to pick up Harry right now. Harry Belafonte. This one is called Matilda. Hey!
Hey, Matilda, 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 she take me money and run Venezuela. Once again now, Matilda, 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 she take me money and run Venezuela.
What you know about them? What you know about this?
$500 friends I lost.
Hey!
Woman even sell me cat and horse. Hey, Matilda, she take me
Maroon
money
music,
and run
maroon
Venezuela.
music.
Everybody. Matilda, sing out the chorus. Matilda, sing a little louder. Matilda, she take me money and run Venezuela. Once again.
Pull it up again. Pull it up again. Pull it up again.
You know that when you're joined by royalty, you have to make that announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, Florida is on the spaceship this morning. Yes, we have the royalty. She's, I think she's in the VIP section. Madam Secretary Michelle Grand Rising. Let's go!
Hey, Matilda, 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 she take me money and run Venezuela. Once again now, Matilda, 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 she take me money and run Venezuela. $500 friends I lost. Woman even sell me cat and horse. Hey, Matilda, she take me money and run Venezuela. Everybody, Matilda, sing up the chorus. Matilda, sing a little louder. Matilda, she take me money and run Venezuela. Once again now, Matilda, going round the corner. Matilda, sing up the chorus. Matilda, she take me money and run Venezuela. Well, the money was to buy me house and land. Then she got a serious plan. Hey, Matilda, she take me money and run Venezuela.
Hold on, Harry. Hold on there, Harry. Harry is inside the ship with us right now. We're getting some breaking news. My God, I want to say Grand Rising. You know, we are trying to stay out of the whole apparatus that's going on, but we're getting a breaking news. Our news desk is the anchor ready for that. I think this is coming from the Garvey / the Ambassador Michael files. Let's go over to it and see what this is all about, because this is very, very troubling right now.
Mr. Rasco just informed me that by next week after, a lot of commodities that we sell in the shelves, electronic food items and stuff like that, we'll have a major problem until Christmas. All the major shipping lines have grounded all their ships. Nobody not shipping. Thousands and thousands of shipping containers, big shipping containers, have just anchored in the waters of Singapore, Indonesia, China, all the major shipping ports, Germany, America, England. They're not sailing because of the astronomical cost of fuel. So, and it's not feasible for them to pay them kind of fuel prices and maintain the prices on the shipping containers. So they have just grounded. So these small islands, these countries that depend on a lot of produce from overseas, we have a miserable time. So just brace yourself. So stock up food, items, things you know that your children need to go to school, the day, milk. Instead of buying canned milk, just buy powdered milk, you know, dry goods, you know. I mean, they're forcing you now to buy a lot of local stuff. So farmers on the island just need to step up. You need to just use your yard space to grow and do things for yourself. Peppers and celery and these things that you can grow very easily, and rely on yourself, because we'll have a major problem. Rice and sugar, these things, problems.
Yes, you're hearing it right there. I got that via the desk last night, and as you hear, the shipping line is clogged up, and if the shipping line is clogged up, there may be a strong possibility that we're gonna have some food shortages, as you hear coming from the desk. Also, we want to acknowledge that this is an attack on the earthlings. Yes, because not just we as people are being attacked, animals are being affected by these inhumane things that is going on right now. We're the phone lines is open right now. I think we have Ghana that want to come on board. We want to touch on that, but before I do that, we are also getting some inside information into what transpired in Spanish Town. We're going to go live in Spanish Town today to see what is really happening, because we're seeing pictures of maroon being splattered all over the media house, and
again, like what I say, out there, if you see one man on the road, it's enough. Out there, ghost town, be a shot and police out there fire. 2 down, them just kill now. Gunshot like crazy. Them turn up back Spanish Town. You see the man with them kill a task pen, they the 4 guys play them, you know. That involved back, you know. Hope a man get shot up out there, but 8 man may get shot.
Wow, we have to come back with that again. This is
Paula, just get the call again, like what I say. out there, if you see one man on the road, it's enough. Out that ghost town, be a shot and police out there fire. 2 down them just kill now. Gunshot like crazy. Them turn up back Spanish town. You see the man with them kill a task pen the other day, the 4 guy play them, you know. That involved back, you know. Hope a man get shot up out there, but 8 man may get shot.
Wow. What is your take? The phone lines is open right now. You can say your piece here at Fresh Radio Vibes. This surge of bursting gunshots all over the place, it is something that we in the diaspora here, we have a next piece again. You want to see it. Hold on.
Make it deep with them car.
Wow, it is a lot of clips coming in. It is showing police vehicle running into the place. We understand that a soldier has been killed also. Wow, this is looking very, very serious. If you are in the Spanish Town area, you can give us a call and let us get the scoop of it. We may have to get the Emperor on board today as far as addressing the situation. I know that he was in Spanish Town yesterday and he sent a clip out to us as far as the police shooting. DJ, you want to play something while I work the lines inside of Fresh Radio Vibes?
Daylight come and we want go home. Me said day. Daylight come and me want go home. Work all night and a drink a rum. Daylight come and we want go home. Stack banana till the morning come. Daylight come and
We want go home.
come, Mr. Tallyman, tally we banana. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally the banana. Live 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch.
Daylight come and me want go home.
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch.
Daylight come and we want go home. Bro, me
Say day.
daylight come and me want go home. Bro, me said it. Hold on.
A beautiful bunch, a ripe banana.
Daylight come and we want go home.
Hide the deadly black tarantula.
Hold on.
I'm doing a video shoot now.
Grand Rising. Oh, Jesus. Oh, he's doing a video shoot. That was our link over there inside Spanish Town. It is atrocious what's going on. We want to get to it in a serious manner. Hold the line, people. Hold the line. Let's just say the UIC President, Mr. Joseph Patterson. He should be available to the people right now. It is quite assuring to our people inside of the diaspora what's going on. We're ringing Mr. Joseph Patterson. This is the UIC President. We want to know what's happening in the Corporation of Jamaica. Here comes a time when leadership is needed, and we're not getting to him. We're not getting his approach right there, but we're working the lines. We're working the lines. Brutally me banana. Promise 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Hey, come and we want go home.
Daylight come and me want go home.
But me say that. Let's say if we get the president of the youth affairs today. We know what's going on. We know that the shooting, we have some information on the shooting.
A beautiful bunch, a ripe banana. Daylight come and we want go home. Hide the deadly black tarantula. Daylight come and we want go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and we want go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and we want go home. But me say daylight come and we want go home.
Is there no aspiring leadership in the corporation anymore? Joseph Patterson isn't gonna answer. He has other problems to worry about. My God. I just called Mark the Renaissance man. His phone is not answering. What's happening here?
We want go home.
Let's say if we get somebody in the heart of what's going on. De La Vega City. We have no pity when it comes on to the situation that's happening. You're listening to Fresh Radio Vibes, the #1 online radio station, and this morning we want to send our condolences to those who have passed on and those that are in the Gideon. We don't want to show some of these graphic pictures, but it is quite evidence that these graphic pictures show a shootout took place last night, and many people died. As you hear the tape, it says over 8 persons have died, and many people died. Michelle, turn on the radio, man. Jesus, peace, boy, Mr. Florida. When you're up on the spaceship, Michelle, you cannot listen to yourself on the spaceship. You have to just know, so you're there for the ride.
Listen to you, but a 2-4 I work with.
Oh, this no. You have people in a Spanish town and them place they talk to me.
No, son, I have nobody in them place, but I heard about what happened.
You don't have nobody in them place. So, anyway, Maroon. Michelle, this no look good at all. This look like say Waraguana a yard. What you been hearing?
I hear the same thing when I hear. That's because
you're the closer to Jamaica than me, with the way up in the Indian land. You're the right of Florida there, so.
Yeah, but it look like them Jamaica begin. Me always say them licky, Jamaican people licky, so it's like them a pattern what going in America now. So me can't see it. Them a try to match up now what is taking place in America right now with all these shooting. Come on.
Yeah.
Something's going on.
Stop sneak up on me like that. My son just sneak up on me in the studio. Joke this. Yes. But it is evidence that we have a situation on the ground. Guns are heading into the country as if we have a factory down there making guns now.
Guns been headed in the country. Guns been headed in the country. I mean, you have judges that is paid off.
Yes.
You have, all these things that is going on. Me just a guy just raped him stepdaughter, 10-year-old, and him get bail and him out. I mean, come on.
Me know you know too the LA Lewis thing, but you see, I don't go maroon government makes sense though, Michelle. Talk it truth. No maroon government makes sense. Anything else makes sense?
No, well, no.
Nothing else don't make sense.
No, it's not. It's like not add up here. What's going on? It's not adding up.
Let me see it. Let me see if me get the real leader of Nyanka Pong, because We can't even talk to the fraud government that is run by the green people. We have to talk to real people. I'm gonna try to get people, but why is Mr. Joseph Patterson not answering his phone today? Why?
Well, there is something going on with that because people want him to step down.
What?
Yeah, people want him to step down because they must say the donation going to, you know, the cause.
Yeah.
He is using it just to pay him and his wife. And the people them that is doing, you know, the grassroots work, and I do them now get nothing.
Why?
So I call for him for step down.
I mean, not even hear from Mark again. Like Mark done with politics, cause me see him under UNC.
No.
But what? How them are gonna run a country when them have so much hide and seek a play?
Yeah, because they're saying is that Patterson is not like him no make himself available for the people, really. You know? So I don't know what with that. And like them I say him don't like him, you know, him stay away when people try to give him like some insights on how to, you know, be out there and make things happen. Him, you know, you have some people that just ego.
You know why not
buy people are run.
I think Joseph Patterson, and I know Joseph Patterson listen us in the daytime. Joseph need to say, you see this monkey see, monkey do thing where other politicians do to our people. We are some serious people right now. We're not gonna really entertain them rubbish there. We don't have time for the jacket and tie pretty talk, and then in time we say what the solution there. You go talk like the politician them. Well, no, Joseph.
And I'm saying people ain't having it no more because people are awoke now and seeing what's taking place, you know?
Yeah.
You have a lot of people now.
Right.
So I don't know. I have been on a couple platforms that he has come on and talk, and to tell the truth, I really never take to him in that way, the way he talk, you know, and it's just like somebody that you have to let your ego down. You can't, you know, have your ego.
You think that Joseph Patterson have a ego situation we have to deal with?
Yeah, I think so. That's the way I see it. That him have this ego thing where him have to go deal with that. You know, him have to go deal with that ego.
I don't understand how them want lead. How them want lead people and yet still when we call them phone, Joseph don't pick up. That not look good on Joseph side.
I don't feel like you are that, and that's just it. You know.
I know me. People like Michelle, where you know, in the diaspora, we are sending our money back to Jamaica, Western Union, and MoneyGram, and all these things that try get things done in our country. And him not answer our phone call because I know it's not about God, it's a Fresh Radio Vibes. Joseph, answer your phone. Why?
Him not phone. You know, you have people. You have a lot of. I don't know if you ever heard of Carlos. What's his name? This blogger really but him into it, and him usually really ride for the ICU. Wait name CIU. Him start call back now, and people them who him turn on to that for take back money because him see where David passed. David. What name?
Joseph.
Whatever.
They must say
Joseph.
the honeyman Joseph Patterson.
Yeah. Him now run it the way I'm supposed to really run it, you know, and it's not available to the people. That's what I must say.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. We're getting hold on away if Joseph can't, but you know, I don't think Joseph have the solution to this, as I've said before on several occasions. The UNIC have to balance the act as far as being real with our people, and that is something where I think that them not doing a good job, because once you can't interact with our people honestly and not like some dictator, it now go work.
Exactly. That's what they're saying, that him no want to take no talk from anyone or anyone giving him ideas and them. Him just want to just run it or want to run it, you know?
No, it can't work the way there. No, jackass not around if nobody else ride over 400 years and then ride 60 years out of it, then ride till them can't ride. Grand Rising, Wagwan Stampede.
No, they are Papa, they are going, you know?
Yo, I hope you have on your bulletproof vest, you know, because you live, I think, where you go through? Spanish Town to reach Old Harbour. Our satellite pick up the vehicle. Talk to me.
You know, in Jamaica, that place like this now, anything happen anytime, you know.
Anything can happen anytime. Before we go any further, we have Michelle out of Florida. She are concerned that them body they were pile up, she don't think of Iraq that or Afghanistan. It is the place called Nyankapong. Stampede, yell up Michelle, yell up Stampede, and we can move up.
Yes, Michelle. Yes, Michelle, respect, you know.
As you hear, Michelle is a multi-talented producer, recorder, recording engineer, event coordinator, the whole thing. But today, before we go in the continuation of yesterday, are you okay? Because I know that you have connection to Spanish Town, and the team of the Spanish Town is on the international front page right now.
That's the Spanish Town, well, Jamaica. Kind of Spanish Town kill me,
Jesus.
The whole Jamaica, especially in my one time gone in the back of the country, you know.
Yes.
You never used to have too much crime rate, and like we have the parishes them now, you know.
Yeah.
So you know, so the new generation. The generation of vipers they take over now in a beer. Now disrespect. Now all of them in about you know I say them because generation now they're more aggressive.
Sharp.
In the past, you know.
Sharp shooter.
Them aggressive, but aggressive.
Yeah.
No, it's like the aggressiveness is for the wrong reason. You know, one is supposed to really be aggressive about them, not aggressive about, you know?
Yeah, because they're aggressive, them aggressive because type of song when them are listen.
Exactly. All that have a lot to do with it too.
Yeah, you know, if you say water, you say water with the bag of bauxite mineral that come down from up a hill.
Nah, man. Let me tell you what them learning, what them listening here, man. Say, yo, hold him and bust him skull and rare. So them you just think about them thing they be. And just know say, boy, yeah. I'm going there, man, and me a music, him I think they come and say, oh, I saw them step on the boy them too, you know, and get them close casket, you know.
Say, I'll be a chopper out there.
Wait.
You know, where I said most of them youth are just a fan type of youth them, you know, where you know, I just some song I sing about chopping and some song I sing about gun mostly, you know what I say, because them thing that mostly the youth them and get, especially the youth them in the inner city and gravitate to them song the more the corner youth them for the corner where have them unmigla wine up and thing and them song them you know.
Yeah.
I mean, look on the artist name. Well, me not even call them artists no more, because they're not artists, they're entertainers, clowns.
Jesus.
Look on what name, Dapper Dan or whatever. Where now the big thing is now that him the dep on stage a wine with a transvestite.
Oh, Dexter, no,
go so my girl, no go so allegation.
Clear it up, Stampy. Clear it up.
That's the allegation. The girl come forward. Come say nothing like that.
Right.
The girl come forward. Say she come forward. Come say she's a fan of Dexter.
Yes.
You got me, sir. I go like them back.
Hold on, one at a time.
I understand that, and I have nothing to do with that. You know, me not really think that. But what I'm trying to say is that why no? If you call yourself a artist or a performer,
an entertainer,
no, entertainers are clowns.
Oh,
anybody can be an entertainer. That's a clown, right there. Understand? Days back used to be called an artist. You understand? No, you call it entertainer. entertainer, a clown them. All right? What I'm trying to say is that when you usually have man like Bob Marley, Dennis Brown, and them people that go perform, they never usually have to bring up the girl on stage and wind up and a carry on.
No, but my music change, you know, music change not every farm away, you know, different change. So we have to another change for the rest now, because remember I said the juvenile and more different vibes are doing things. I say our parents used to dance a quadrille and certain type of music. You get me as a beat. I find say it come out. We have to look upon a bit. Your daughter never dance the song them, or your son never dance the song them where you dance to, and where you really love it. You get me? I say, and them never like the type of clothes where you wear and where you used to wear. You get me? I say. So you have to bring it from this. So the type of food them where them youth enjoy. We not too like them type of food there. For them food and fast food, we get me as a bit. You have some man right now, them can't cook certain food, cook in the house, them kids, you know. As such as I'm big and certain things.
Stampy.
Understand that, but what I try to say is that the program will step on right now. You understand? That I spice on them people. I'm gonna listen to them, girl. I'm gonna listen to them kind of music then. But we understand. You listen to them, but other people enjoy them, babe. So you have to understand that you have different type of. And that's just it. Why we are in the position that we're in right now.
But some people enjoy it. You know my energy.
Stampede. I think what the Michelle is trying to put across is that, and it's to a lot of our people. Not because you love money and you feel like having a portion of money make you feel important and feel like because you're living around. Hold on, my brother, when I'm done. You cannot include yourself in the garbage, and when the garbage spill over upon you now, you say it's part of the business. Reggae, especially dancehall music, is a homophobic music. May I tell you that? No matter how you try as a producer, go pretty it up until we say, yeah man, dancehall are everything. Dancehall is a homophobic music. It does not entertain certain things, but because of money now, some of them producers and some of them engineers are influencing said little youth them to go sing about it, and when the people them come in at the business now and nasty it up, I say, well, everybody, no my youth, you have to have a moral ground where you stand up and you can't yam shit like everybody.
Alright, now say something now.
Yes, sir.
You know, so them generation youth now, you know, them talk about them type of music there. And I talk about kill Batman and kill this.
Don't
hear them talk. No, boy, understand. You know, but you know, hear them say them thing and more be. The youth now sing about that. The man sing about for bust off a head. Any man head, but they now sing about that like how them sing about that.
Because righteousness.
Kill nobody. It shouldn't be singing about killing nobody, period.
No, but listen to me. I remember the time when Capleton come out and say, slew them a be a feeling, them a carry, them done dead already, and them can't say them sorry now. Here we know. He producer them in a studio some rotten head. Cause here what them go in a studio and they make a little youth them come and talk the foolishness on the microphone, and then them say, yeah man, the youth are bad. And you them a use a gauge. Me not nothing against Rodney Price, but Rodney Price a rotten head. Some things that Rodney Price saying in earlier time as a youth was out of frustration. It was not a positive move. And before we correct the garbage we have down there, we are say a part of the music. You can't mix sewage with clean water. You can't do that.
No. It is, we see that it will go a certain way. Cut that shit out.
Yeah, man.
Cut it out.
Yo, one thing with Sly and Robbie. And them people there. When you're going to Roy in a Mr. Roy Francis studio, Stampede, you know me attack, right?
Yeah.
You know if you're going to Fatty's studio, Mr. Burrell studio, you can't go with some little garbage, because Fatty's going to tell us, security, put him out of the gate, because sitting wrong with his head. But
everything is sexualized now.
No.
Every music sexualized and gone and all them things there. Come on.
It can't, no, I don't matter sexualized.
Some positive thing.
Everything
line up and and bring cheer up on stage and people up on them head top. Them shit, cut them things they not out now. Positiveness.
Stampede, where you? Let me hear what Stampede I say. Cause Stampede no why not shouting thing. We want to talk collectively. Cause we are getting
Yeah, You know what I say? Me is a man where I promote all type of music. Because I have all type of people listen all type of music. So I promote all type of music. I promote some grime music. I promote some music where bus off music said where. Because I have people who love them type of song. I have some people who love some nice reggae music, nice good reggae, clean good music. You get me as a bit? But me still because I'm not the promotion me do. So end of the day, I have to please my fans and I have a way. You get me as a general?
Yes, sir.
Because me not like that certain type of music.
But hold on. In that context, when you say you have to please your people, if the Jamaica Musical Corporation which run by the government, because that just me not like with us as Maroon, you know. If the government not come beat, we not beat ourselves, we not correct ourselves. If them come and say, no gun lyrics on the radio, no gun lyrics on the radio, you know say all I want to producer jump in a line and farm a line and deal with the thing proper. But on the hold on. My lad. Now that we are out on the scope, I am simply saying that the youth them advise them frustration, you know. And the frustration with the youth them advise are because them lock up in the house and watch a tell live vision, you know. And the tell live vision with the youth them a watch now, I give them be a nasty vision. What happened to Dexter Daps is a warning, you know, because if a trans out there assist Dexter put up any resistance, them are gonna target him now, you know. And you know why them are gonna target him? Because somebody was either maliciously trying to ruin his career musically by saying trans people must not be a part of it, which if the kind of music what Dexter do is not dancehall, but even the producers and the government throw everything in our barrel now. I say, yeah man, once you come out to Jamaica, a reggae or dancehall, we need to cut them foolishness out. Because Dexter is not a dancehall artist. Dexter is a R&B artist like R. Kelly. And them kind of category there, Dexter is. Dexter,
be careful. No,
run
that again. I didn't hear.
Gone. I'm so like.
No man, Stampede there, man. Where you not say a while ago Stampede? Him phone did a cut out. Would not even get to ask him. Yeah, but differently still.
The thing about it is, what they say, just like hip hop music. Hip hop music isn't real hip hop no more.
Yes.
Like KRS-One and them man, the way you don't listen to and some positiveness them a spit.
Yeah.
That's all I try to say. You can't the hip hop.
Hip hop not have positive music neither. Hip hop about them gun and them girl and them girl.
But back in the days, hip hop when you talk about hip hop. Is when you're hip.
When DJ Earth started it.
Into it.
No, but this is it now.
So when you listen to a man like KRS-One, those are positive. They are hip hop.
Yeah,
and them are the first hip hop.
What I say. All right.
All I'm going to say is that.
Yes.
The truth is your paycheck. It will dictate the amount of truth you're willing to tell. That's it. Them paycheck is what I'm thinking about. And that is the amount of truth that they're willing to tell. So if you don't fuck up their money, them all go with that all one right now.
Make we talk about the elephant in the room. Yo, mute your thing. Stampede, you want to say anything before I jump in on this? Because what I'm going to say now is going to show the real core of what's happening in the music industry.
Yeah. You know, say.
Yeah.
You know, say. I'm not going to say right. No, you get me? I say,
yes,
right now, I'm not going to say right. I'm not listening to you.
All right. Well, here what we are saying now. As we said a while ago, our music fraternity has been turned upside down because we have. Mute your mic, please. Mute your mic. Because it was never an industry that was paid attention by the corporation.
Yeah, I'm going to
Zane, it could never be. It could not be controlled by the corporation because our music was. Yo, Stampede, mute your phone now. Stampede, mute your phone there. Yo, Stampede, you hear me? Yes. But when I just say that, you see our music right now, it needs to set up structurally wise. I was trying to get Prince Buster son on board because he always tell me certain things that is very crucial. But Stampede, before I get into that, the Spanish Town situation, can you shed any light on that? Because we're all over the place and we need to stay focused. Stampede! See my Yo, yeah, hear me? It's like him last, Michelle. Michelle, him gone out of the road. Stampede, you have to go jump off of the line because you can't take up the time because we want to go on a yard and too much things are happening on a yard there and we not get it. So, my thing is, Michelle, you're still with us, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes,
I'm listening.
Stampede can't take the heat this morning, man. He have to jump out. Lord God, he have to jump out of the kitchen. But
I don't like heating up because what I'm trying to say is that we don't have artists no more. It's not artists. They're all entertainers. Them just that and entertainers are clowns. Yeah, that's what you call them.
Yeah, well,
clowns.
And
artists. Back in the days, they were called artists. That's your art. That's what you do.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? No, it's just like anybody can just go in and just come sing some little nasty music and some little gun music and it grab these young people. You understand? And this is where them go and they go do for show who bad from who not bad and all them things. And we ain't got no time for that right now. I don't have the time for that.
I think that as you said, Michelle, we don't really have no talent out there right now, or nobody guiding the talent, should I say. Once you have a piece of money, and the business has always
goes back to the paycheck.
The business has always been a hustling paycheck, you know. My brother not call me right now. It was always a hustling thing as far as the music industry go. But let's say we can get one of the insiders for this music industry on the line. You're listening to the International Grand Rising Show. We have Michelle, we have Stampede, and now we just joined by a recording artist. Ellie, are you in Spanish Town this morning? Because our satellite pick up you and Stampede in that vicinity. Because you did get, I think you've been inoculated by the juke, so a chip is on all of you, so we're tracking the chip.
You can go and talk, You can go and talk, New York, me there, Brooklyn, me there. You see?
Oh, because I have pictures showing Bahamas where Dexter Daps is there and you were in the crowd or on stage. I saw you. Talk to me about that big thing there. That's floating around.
I don't watch I frame the artist, them I try match up the artist career.
Yeah.
With them false allegation. You understand?
So that picture was manufactured then. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, man, I fix up thing, man.
With the two balls hanging down?
Yeah. Fix up thing, man.
You think, but who could have set up that? Because Dexter has been doing really well, and I don't know, Michelle said that they love him and everything. Him a bit promiscuous like R. Kelly, but nobody never try mash up a artist's life like that.
You never hear Michelle say that. You never
say it like that. You never say it like that. How did you say it? Let me hear what you say. I don't want Ellie go say me say, because this is Red Hat Radio.
Listen, I don't even know who Dexter down them there. Me don't know them. Me don't even listen to them music.
Daps, Michelle. Daps.
Dexter down me a calling. You say, me don't know nothing about it. Me just a hear, and that's it. Me still listen to Bob. Them kind of music there. You understand? Dennis Brown. Them music that me still listen to.
Yeah, lie. Michelle I tell lie, you know.
No,
you call a big woman liar, but jeez, let me apologize. Michelle, let me play a disclaimer, cause Ellie, boy.
I don't know who Dexter Dapp or Dexter Dapp or whatever her name is. I never listened to none of theme music yet. I don't even know theme music then.
Michelle,
you understand? It's just It's just what I'm hearing.
No, Michelle is a Martin Luther King baby. You know one of them girl where you have to turn off your light. Yes, revolutionary. Yes. She's
I don't even watch TV.
Jesus,
I don't even watch the news. I don't watch TV. My TV don't turn on in my house.
Okay, all right. Let me get the picture.
You get our profile. People, this is DJ Ellie from Red Hot Radio. You can listen to him in New York City on numerous occasions. We own our own empire, so we don't ask nobody when to go by here, But DJ Ellie, this your Stampede is on the line, and Stampede said it's manufactured. Michelle still have a bit of doubt because she saw the picture. And I myself is wondering if the trans community now is going to use it as an invitation to even run up on yourself, Ellie, when you're keeping your parties.
I see the picture. I see the picture.
All right.
I just heard about it.
Oh, Jesus. All right, Michelle, you don't know nothing. Michelle, you don't know nothing. Ellie, answer the question. Please, Ellie.
Yo, listen, if you know the artist and stop trying to tear down, you understand, a great artist. This is my thing there, you see me?
Yeah.
No, but I'm not saying about tearing down the artists. I'm saying that, you know, over the years, these blatant, even propaganda would not take place because people were skeptical that dancehall was like a holy ground that you don't go around and eat any unforbidden fruit and come back around here. You don't go around and get any chocolate box and come back around here. You don't go around and not get any golden shower and come back around at the studio, come hang out with people. Is dancehall contaminated to the core now, DJ Ellie? I want to know that.
Yes, they contaminated to a certain degree, but there are certain set of artists who are all the other same way. But boy, them young youth, enough of them unruly. You see me come from? And they not take no talk because I look at thing going to Connecticut the other day with a artist. You understand?
Yeah.
You hear about that incident?
I heard that. I'm going to get Rasta on the phone today to see if I can clarify that, because I did hear that the Dons of Dons get a couple slap. Yes.
Okay. Because me say he never show up for radio interviews and all them things there.
Yeah.
And that's in the contract and all these things. So, you know, allegedly that's what me I hear. You see me I come from. But I mean a man not to get involved in a certain people things still, but you know, we're in the business, so we have to elaborate about certain situation that we see are going on, you know.
But DJ Ellie, as Michelle said a while ago, the music fraternity has been watered down to the extent where producers inside the studio hear the youth them in the music box that talk about be a gun, and them can't tell you them say, hold on, you know, so we not to deal with this. Or man in their house do them own thing and then care guy radio station and the sound and the man them play it. What is going wrong? One time there was a setup for the music to put out some good things and help the youth them, not destroy the youth them. What happening right now?
Well, big and serious. With the youth them right now still, you know, them a young youth I feed them time, you know, seeing. And because I feel them time now, them I do them thing, because back in the days, like when they have the Shabba and the
Ninja.
Yellow Man, Ninja, and all of them I do them slack song. People was like, oh Lord, them nasty, them slacky, and whatever. And then on the ear them a new generation youth, you know, I give you some slap music, and I said, Jesus, yo, the business done. So back in the day, slackness is not intense like it is intense right now, or more raw. You know?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's overbearing, but at the end of the day, you know, a lot of people will grow up and listen to Shabba them are family people right now, are turned Christian, are in some form of religion and and I live them life.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. One second, a phone call coming from my phone.
Alright, go and go deal your thing. With there, I say me get Spragga Ben. So Michelle, you hear what DJ Ellie is saying? DJ Ellie is saying that at the youth them time. You buy that? Do you buy that?
No, me not buy that.
Me not buy that neither. Me not buy that neither. Me not buy that. Me not buy that. That can't sell. That can't sell like shop. That too. That no sound proper. That no sound like it have.
My son's father was Shabarang's production manager. Okay?
Yeah.
And yes, Shabba usually sing trailer do whatever. But I know them kind of things that we're going right now, some little slackness and some all of them really slackness, because I'm gonna say it out and we might get on the radar and
yeah man,
like
you have to do your thing. I
mean, what this sex thing, you know, it just really out of hand. That's how come we're getting what we're getting right now, because the eating and the sucking and them things that them take it for casual shit. So it's if you not do that right now,
yes,
and you not sing about that right now, you're it's like you know what I'm saying?
No, but what we want to say is a years them thing you go on stealing up people. I don't want to feel like say this forbidden fruit where we hear about is a just come thing. A long time them say them thing happen. A long time the little sodomization take place, but there was a certain disgrace in community when Spotify note say John's son is a bulla man. They must say Jesus peace. Then how John make that happen? His son turn bulla. And then you da hear say Miss Jane daughter rub some pot cover in her back room, and the community that either bring it to the church and try get the demon out or something. No, we accept the demons and say, boy, you know, if Pat say a rub pot cover just part of life, and if John run there in a bulla cake shop, I just saw. It has become an acceptance.
Them accept, exactly.
And then
well,
no.
Me refill.
Yes.
Me talk to my youth, and me have a 37-year-old and a 25-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
And me have a 10-year-old grandson and a about to be 18-year-old granddaughter. And you know, then you have to know yourself in life, and you have to know where I'm going right now to say talk to your youth them and try to bring them a different way. You know what I'm saying? In a church, me no nobody in a church, but it's just reason and positiveness. You understand? When I'm get out in the community right now is negativeness. It's not.
But you cannot. I wonder if DJ Ellie is back with us. You cannot tell people like Stampede these things, because what is happening is that we're cutting into their hustle, into their food. Nobody wants to make that change. And the reason why we say these artists are these entertainers are only entertainers, you hear they sing about all these songs, and I must say one of the reasons why Dexter Dapp is in such strong demands, he actually maintained that sexual appetite that was forced upon our people during the pandemic, where you had to stay in and you had to stay in and do the bunny rabbits. So Dexter has a good career, but is it a good career morally for our females with the promiscuity and all these things that he's pushing?
Me can't listen to them things.
Yes, it's
me will not, and I refuse to. And I am not gonna do that. So therefore, my son might listen to it, but him know him can't listen to it around him mom. You understand me? I try. But if you are balanced, that's not balance. You understand? They're not balanced. They need to get balance.
You have to have some. I hope DJ Ellie get back to us, because it's a serious thing. As we said a while ago, you know, I want to stand beside Dexter, not only because he was birthed in Nyankapong, but because he is a human, but he has planted some seeds that is bearing the fruits. And my whole thing about this with Dexter is that this is going to send a message of either challenge to the trans community, or because they challenged Shabba Rankin and I have to say that they beat him. They beat Buju Banton. You know, DJ Elias left the line. I'll call him up. Ambassador Michael, you're inside the green room this morning. What's on the agenda?
Yes. Peace and love. Big up Michelle, big up Rescott, big up Stampede, the whole Stampede camp. Yeah, man, it's just one love.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Michelle, you were saying?
I'm just saying that them need to be balanced. And it goes back to the paycheck. Them a sell out, as some see. Money overall, and that's how I see it. Money overall, it's like you're not balanced. You have to balance yourself out because you have to know when to say you'll take a money and when you say for my moral, me not take the money there. Me would rather go without the money there because it'll come against my morals and them thing there.
Yeah, well,
it goes back to your paycheck. The paycheck. Just like you sit down and when the joke are go on and all them things, you never hear no artist that speak out against it because guess what? Them don't want to mess up their money. Them don't want the money is what play the part, and so it's like money is more important than your living and you know how you have your kids them and your money. The money them will sell out for that anytime.
Yes,
and a part of it.
Yeah, we
I would not be a part of it, and me not support them. Me not go them show them. Me usually be follow Spice me and follow she because me see that them kind of thing that me not into. Me not into them kind of thing that do some positiveness.
Wow.
Positive. Nothing positive about what's going on right now.
This is nothing for us to really be taking to that level. Ambassador Michael, you have the floor, sir. What you say?
Yes, you know, I know. I see the moral compass that has been violated, but at the same time, I can also see that there's an art form that Dexter Daps has created, making him the first dancehall act to ever break as a pop. Normally, most dancehall act don't break. They have to start from ground rule. He just breaks straight into the international appeal right away with like a crossover fused with a little what we call it, they like a Chris Brown mixing hip hop style with a little dance beat with a little Barris and a little R. Kelly flow. So he just mix up everything, a little bit of the rocksteady era, and he just take all of that combination and do the stuff. You understand? Yeah.
I think you're very right with your point, but what we're trying to get across is that even with the likes of Rexton Garden, when he said love punani bad and it becomes a dancehall anthem, he could have said love pussy bad, but his mother, I know her, and he couldn't face his mother when he said these things. No, it's amazing how the art form has gone so disrespectful where Dexter can go and talk about all these things, but yet still I saw a picture put up yesterday where he has a wife, he has children, and he was birthed from a mother. So I'm saying that if this is how you call creative energy being put to demoralize our females in particular, because he does suggest doing some atrocious things that females are adhering to. R. Kelly did it, and he's lamentating now in prison because his soul was not thought of when he was doing these things about sex me and all of these things. He was encouraging our little people to go out like what Dexter is doing, because if you notice what Dexter did on stage, he was performing with we are saying it's a female now, and Dexter is putting on a performance. But this in a modern time where I saw he has a little girl, and I'm saying, Dexter, wait, how do you explain this to your little girl when you come off the stage? How do you do that? Michelle, how does he do that? How does he explain to the little girl what is transpiring? I think he's working. Michelle, you heard the question, right?
No, I didn't. You blanked out for a few minutes there.
No,
I
I'm
didn't hear.
saying that the ambassador just explained to us a while ago that this is part of the entertaining performance that goes with the lyrics that Dexter is doing. And I'm saying that how does Dexter explain to his wife and his kids in a realistic form that these are only suggestions and nothing else?
It's not even him can't explain that, or him not have to explain that because the money is coming in, and that's all that them focus on.
Okay.
The money are coming, so them not care where them put out there. I don't even know what's this. I never hear him sing them before. What is his song? Probably I've heard it and don't even know it's him sing it or whatever. I don't even know. I hear them song there. I don't even know which song him sing.
Ladies and gentlemen, seeing that you say you've never seen him before, Michelle.
I don't know who this Dexter Duff is. I don't know. All I'm doing, I just Vegas made sometime I tune in from Vegas little thing where I'm going with sometimes, and I hear him talking about that.
So
but
you haven't seen the video either. Yesterday I was playing it. I thought you had seen it.
No, I haven't seen the video because I was trying to tune in yesterday, and I don't know what happened. Couldn't get in through. I couldn't get in.
Yes,
but
yes.
I don't even know who he is. I don't know which song him sing, nothing like that. And I'm an old-fashioned person. I am in tune. I know what is what, but those kind of things does not. It not resonate with me. So I'm not depend on them things. I'm depend a revolutionary thing, and these are entertainers, and like I said, entertainers are clowns. They go into circus and them do them things and them come out. They're not artists anymore. And an artist, me not call them artists anymore.
They're not providing some of the artistic skills that our people can learn, some positive and negative. A lot of people may disagree with us, and I don't expect everybody, because we're living in a so-called democracy. Emperor Mike, I'm trying to get Emperor L.A. Lewis. I know that you and him don't see T, Michelle, but we are.
Me just L.A. Lewis, like what me say.
Yeah.
He is who he is, and him do what him do.
Yes.
And that's it. Me tell you that sometimes I tune in on his live. Then when him
me know.
Start certain little thing, me come off of live because to each his own.
True enough.
That's it.
Well, stay on the line, Michelle. I'm trying to do you some justice by, for the first time, ladies and gentlemen, the first time Michelle is going to witness the Dexter Daps in action. When Michelle was going to parties, I don't think these sort of extraordinary activities was taking place, but Michelle, I am about to go airborne with it. I will say to you for now that it's very graphic, and I hope you don't, but as a female, don't feel offended because Dexter handle away from it saying that the woman may not be a woman. I think he did what most of us men wish or are trying to do in this department. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Dexter Daps in action. My gosh. Here we go, Michelle. I am putting it on the screen right now. Wow, I'll have to start it back, Michelle, because I don't think it was playing from the top. I think we can stop it there for now. Michelle, did you see who Dexter Dobbs was? Did you see that picture, Michelle?
Yeah, see who he is. So this is somebody where I'm just bring her out of the audience.
Yes, this is a female that said that they say that she wanted to do this with Dexter. But Teddy Pendergraft.
No,
Talk
and
to
you
me.
just say married, I'm a girl. No, me as a wife, and I like him even have him dance as them. You just bring up somebody out of the audience and then things that you have her do in your face and are you crazy?
But you say as a female that don't sit right with you, even as a female.
No, sir.
Well,
And me being your wife, you just bring on somebody on stage and like you have your own dancers them where your dancers them will come on with you and them things. You just bring up somebody from out of the audience and you have her do them things and sit down in your face and you are that is some crazy shit to me. That's crazy.
Wow. But they say that you're being double standard because Teddy Pendergraft do it, R. Kelly. But as I said, it is not what you do, it's how you do it. And what you're explaining to us is that this could not be something of a moral standing that we can say, well, yes, it is worth the risk. But in other society, I guess, like the society that doesn't have any problem with, certain activities, it's okay for them.
Even if them bring up, it wasn't like this. Come on, you guys. That's bull crap that y'all talking. Bull crap. This is no class. This is nothing. Okay?
Yes,
nothing. All them dancers, when I see them, I come out with where y'all are drop back on you. Yeah, next thing you hear people paralyzed and them shit that from them dancer, what them do? It's crazy.
It's rubbish.
And it's rubbish. And people just adapt to that and come on to it. And if you can't do them kind of dancer when them a jump up in the air and them a drop down on them back, it's ridiculous. Just for you to sell something? Bullshit.
Wow, we have serious situation. I'm trying to get Bullpuss. Bullpuss is a known recording genius, but I can't get it. Ambassador, you are busy, if you're busy you can't jump off, because I know that you're doing a lot of different things there. Multitask.
We're doing multitask. One thing I want to say to you before when I wanted to touch the international matters that was going with there's a breaking news that it's not really a breaking news, but it's a continuation of a breaking news, where they have created an hybrid seed, which will destroy all the other seeds in the agriculture, meaning that the crop will only grow one time, and then once it grows at one time, it starts destroying everything around it, including the soil. So these are some of the updates that are going on in the agriculture. Any economy that is built and we don't build our agricultural sector is only a foolish person in a government would not look at his agriculture, his education system, and his health system. No empire built without we having the full total power, energy, health, and wealth science, and the source from which we came. Alignment.
So instead of buy the Gucci bag and the Gucci this, so no better go learn how to plant some vegetables and
not only the planting, but so much saving these our stored natural heirloom seeds. Because after a while, we're going to find it hard we need a seed bank of original seed, because when these seeds, based on what Monsanto, which is Bill Gates and his other Clooney's operation with the Rockefellers network, the Rothschilds and all of them, these Bilderbergs and the whatever they call themselves ill, because when I see the word ill, I see sickness. So these sick luminaries, because I'm the luminary as in the sunlight, the solar child, and these ill sun, these moon deities, lunatics, I don't know where they come from. So they just doing their little experiments, and the genocide that is continuing in the Congo, it is a disaster. And then it aligns with all the music too. So everything that is going on and smashing moral compass, it's a disaster to our people. We need to move away in this pandemic. we should have just wake up and say, you know what, we're going to try something different this time around. You know, that's all we need to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now tell you, you sit on there and not realize what really take place. Or not do them kind of thing or them dance and don't think that them, you know, or not when I mean for beware now of what really take place. What is really taking place. We better go start by a generator. We better go start by doing with shit, because right now, me going to the supermarket right now, I'm afraid to even buy certain fruits. I don't even buy certain fruits no more, vegetables and them things, because me not eat watermelon in years, because every watermelon where you see now is seedless watermelon. Watermelon supposed to come with seed now. Me not even buy them things anymore, because I am...
Hold that thought, people. We just get a press release here. Police Commissioner Major General Anthony Anderson has indicated that one of the alleged members of the Klansman gang, who had recently been freed by the court and taken back into police custody yesterday may be connected to the shooting incident in Spanish Town on Tuesday. A named Damien Eccleston was arrested during a targeted operation in the Damed area of St. Catherine. Commissioner Anderson said that the shooting in Spanish Town are as of a result of a gang war that is carrying on. 2 persons were killed by alleged gunmen, while another person was fatally shot by the cops. Commissioner Anderson also said 3 guns were recovered during the incident. He assured that the police will continue its efforts to disrupt gangs, seize illegal guns, and arrest alleged criminals, especially repeat offenders. I wonder when we're going to get Andrew hold this arrest. Yes, you were saying, Ambassador. All right, seeing that we
yes, I was just listening back, and I'll be listening, and anytime you need me back on the line, I'll be definitely here.
All right. So Michelle, yeah, go on.
Yeah, in the matter of Dexter Daff, if it's a setup, as I was saying yesterday, then we know that they're attacking the dance hall. And one of the reasons why they're attacking the dance hall is because when we got the opportunity to speak in the pandemic time, we did not say anything. That's why they're going after them, because they see that as a sense of weakness.
Yeah, them say is a bunch of coward in a represent so-called reggae music, which is the people them strong. Reggae music a revolutionary music, in a man. Reggae music are the music where anytime Boy George and all of them dudes that go around and sing about I'm a man. Oh, Peter Todd say, yo, oh, Bumbleclot, oh, Rasclat. We rebel. Exactly. Why we call it Bob Marley and the Wailers. The wailing is for the people, the struggle that we're going through. Our people are always wailing. So we are wail against the nasty corruption. But when you have, she don't wear no underwear. Little girl let myself pum pum left, right, and center. What does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul, Ambassador?
That's right. So it goes back to your paycheck.
Yes.
You don't want to lose that money.
No, but
it goes to the paycheck.
If we hear every single day, I said that morals have to be sustained by any means necessary, and our youths are seeing politicians rob people left, right, and center, police shoot innocent left, right, and center, pastors rob communities for years left, right, and center. Who does the youth them have to look upon? And now we teach them turn thugs now, because teacher not talk to nobody. Teacher believes if them fling this off a picnic that I'll get authority or respect. Our society has totally demoralized and demolished.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
And nobody wants.
See, them fine. I get something cross in a Uganda where them fine how much gold.
Yes.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah, we heard about that. I think I have the tape.
Rascalite?
Yeah. They're messing with our lines, I'll have to make back another link because we understand the spies are there. Michelle, let me hang up and call you right back. Yes. This is what we're talking about. We know that infiltration will always take place, but we are here. I think we do have a tape ready. Michelle was just mentioning about the goal that was found right there, and we also seen that we're going to talk about the goal. We're also going to touch on a piece of news that is very welcome. Red Snapper, I'm going to say if I get one of your artists this today, I have to do that. We have to organize and centralize our action. As we said, there's a big discovery that Michelle was just touching on. I'm going to get her back on the floor so we can reason about that. But this morning I saw something that was mind-boggling and very, 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 very nice. Yes, very, very nice as far as what the achievement of our people looks like. And that was a situation where two person take up a phone and started to go to the Chinese stores and take out the foolishness that they are selling for original. Our people are so right now, the more a brand, they only want to see a brand. Oh, we get the Chanel bag there, the Chanel made in China by these rip-off people, and our government allow them to bring in these rip-off things that sell us arm and a leg. Then we don't know what's going on. People, let me add this on to the list right now, because I have to really show this video, people. It is amazing that these two persons get up and they stood for what was right. Let's go over to our scene
All
right
the
now.
shops in Chinatown are closed. Hello, close your shop. You understand? Close.
What's up, family? This is your man, not your boy. Go Black to Africa. So I want to share this video right here with you of the freedom fighters in South Africa who are going by Chinatown and inspecting their goods, telling them that it's fake goods and they're closing it down. Check this video out and I'll be back.
This one. Which one is what? Original or fake? I ask you, what is this? Original or fake? No one. So this thing fake, we take. Understand? Fake products, we take, we go ban. This is not real Havianas. Fake Havianas. So the government is banning fake things. Understand? This fake. Everything we are taking. You understand? All to understand? Follow police. You understand that? These things are fake. So fake things we are going to ban. You understand? Chinatown fake. You sell our fake things here, but you are banning things for Namibians who sell them. So now we also take your things and we go ban. You understand? All the Chinese shops must close. Tell the Chinese all the shops are closing. If you don't want your things to ban, China shop is closing today. You understand? Close, Meme, close. You don't close, I ban. You don't close, I ban. China shop is closing today. Hello? Closer or I ban everything in here. We are tired now. Hello? Close, close, close here. Hello? Closer or ban now. You understand? Closer your shop. Close. You understand? Everything is closing now. Close shop. Shops are closed. Chinatown is closed. We are tired now. Close every Chinese shop. Hello. Close. 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 Hello. Close. No more saying.
Close.
Now my court session, will you please stand? First, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Judge 100 Years. Some people call me Judge Dredd. Now I am from Ethiopia. Try hard.
Close your shop,
for shooting black people.
Close shop, nothing to know. You hear me? Close the shop or we bring the shop down.
On the beat part.
Do you understand? Close.
I am the rude boy today. Who got that?
Yes, sir.
Rude boy. Rude boy, Emmanuel, Zachariah, Zaki Pop. George, Robin Fleet, President.
You see this app?
Adolfo James.
Yes, sir.
Here, you have been charged.
I'm telling you, people.
That
is just one man. That is just one man.
Hush up.
Hush
Guilty
up.
or not guilty?
Not guilty, sir.
I don't care what they say. Take 400 years. Stand down.
400 years.
Zachariah, Zaki Palm.
Yes, sir.
You've been charged 15 charge of shooting intent. 15 more charge. And I heard that you was the one down there in Sutton Street who tell the judge.
Can you imagine if we tell the Chinese them say, yo,
this is King Street.
Yo, and this is where the war is going to start, you know, people.
And I don't care. Now take 400 years.
I don't know what I'm going to say, you know, you're on.
Oh, shut up. What they trying to do? Shoot me too?
Oh, shut
No, you're on, but I didn't shoot, man.
Well, quiet. 400 more years for you. Robin, please.
Yes, sir.
Stop the crying. Good boys don't. Order. Now my court is in session. Will you please stand? First, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Judge 100 Years. Some people call me Judge Dredd. Now I am from Ethiopia. Try hard, you rude boys, shooting black people. In my court, on the beat part, as I'm vexed. I am the rude boy today.
No more Chinatown in Namibia. No more. Australia is pathetic. Close the shop. Close the shop, mommy. What's up? You good?
Yes, we're heading into a different
take the
era.
boxes. Take these boxes so you close.
Locking down the falls.
Chinatown is no more open for business.
The falls.
Namibians can sell, so you can sell also. You understand? We are tired
Namibia
now.
cannot sell, so you
Chinatown
can't sell.
closed. Madam, take away those things. Close the shop. You understand? Shop is closed now. Take. All the shops in Chinatown are closed. Hello, close your shop. You understand? Close. Hello, close your shop, please. Now. Hello, shops are closed. Chinatown is closed for business. What? You're asking me what? You sell fake things here?
So what do you think? You know, the beautiful thing that I love about this whole display of standing up as Africans to foreigners who wants to come in and change the whole dynamics of how business is done is that we have a voice and we have a responsibility to protect one's country. Now, the thing about it is that everybody gets upset if somebody says something about their country, but very few people are willing to stand up. They just let those come in, dictate, control, and do nothing. Now, what I also like about the brother is that he was very courageous. He showed no fear. He looked them dead in the eye, and he told them, this is shutting down today. You know, the one thing that I do have in mind, though, is why aren't they doing that to the Europeans who own 72% of the land and not ensure that they get that land back? Why are they not doing this to the Europeans? Now, I know that Julius Malema or Malema has had many conversations and initiatives to try to get this land back to the people. Problem of it is, I'm quite sure, is that you have those sellouts who have hands in their pocket, giving them opportunities to enjoy the beautiful, expensive life in order to ensure that votes aren't passed so that they don't lose this land. Now, I say all that to say is that sometimes we stand up against those who we don't see fear or have fear against. But it's mighty funny that when it comes to the Europeans, we get zip lip, we get limp wrist, a jelly back, and don't say anything. Now, I hope that this video reached many people, because it is time for Africa to start to change the demographics. I'm not saying mistreat people. I'm not saying to, run everybody out and, have a disregard for international trades and stuff like that. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that when you have people who are raping your land, who are bringing garbage into your communities, who are shipping cheap, worthless items that are not original, when you have those who coming in underground, doing illegal businesses, illegal minings, paying people pennies, having child's laborers for those who are out in these mining fields, this should be heavily scrutinized, because these people come in, they pollute the country, they will never come in your business and support it. We need to open our eyes up to that. So my hat's off to the freedom fighters out there in South Africa who are making some moves, some initiatives in order to ensure that those who are coming in will give the respect, they will give the utmost honor which is due to the locals, bringing in products or produce that are worth selling so that everybody can benefit. This is your man, not your boy. Go black to Africa.
Think about it, 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 think about it.
When the white men first came here from over the seas, he looked at it and said, this is God's own country. He was mighty well pleased with this land that he found, and he said I would make him my own piece of ground. Now many's the battle he still had to fight, and many's the family who died in the night.
We're heading over to Spanish Town in a bit. Hold on.
Many's the black men who lived all around.
Yes, yes.
All of them wanting their own piece of ground. Then one fine day in 1883, gold was discovered in good quantity. Now the country was rich and was richer than planned.
I want my piece of land.
His own piece of land. Vegas were few and the gold was so deep. Black man was cold cause his labor was cheap. With cruel and a shovel it's all underground. 6 pennies a day to tender the ground. Now this land is so rich and it seems strange to me that the black man whose labor has helped it to be cannot enjoy the fruits that abound. He's a
Are we getting breaking news out of Canada right now? Hold on.
Why some people say, now don't you worry.
And I'm pleased to announce that on June 20th, our government will suspend the requirement to be vaccinated in order to board a plane or train in Canada. Employers in the federally regulated transportation sector will also no longer need to have vaccination requirement for their employees. And I'm pleased to announce that on June 20th, our government will suspend the requirement to be vaccinated in order to board a plane or train in Canada. Employers in the federally regulated transportation sector will also no longer need to have vaccination requirement for their employees. And I'm pleased to announce that on June 20th, our government will suspend the requirement to be vaccinated in order to board a plane or train in Canada. Employers in the federally regulated transportation sector will also no longer need to have vaccination requirement for their employees.
We are winning, people. Righteousness exalted a nation, trust me.
He was mighty well pleased with this land that he found. And he said, I will make him my own piece of ground.
Mr. Rasco just informed me that by next week after, a lot of commodities that we sell on the shelves, electronic food items and stuff like that, we have a major problem. All the major shipping lines have grounded all their ships. Nobody wants shipping. Thousands of big shipping containers have just anchored. Mr. Rasco just informed me that by next week after, a lot of commodities that we sell in the shelves, electronic food items and stuff like that, we'll have a major problem until Christmas. All the major shipping lines have grounded all their ships. Nobody not shipping. Thousands and thousands of shipping containers, big shipping containers have just anchored in the waters of Singapore, Indonesia, China, all the major shipping ports, Germany, America, England. They're not sailing because of the astronomical cost of fuel. So, and it's not feasible for them to pay them kind of fuel prices and maintain the prices on the shipping containers. So they have just grounded. So these small islands, these countries that depend on a lot of produce from overseas, we have a miserable time. So just brace yourself. So stock up food, items, things you know that your children need to go to school, the day, milk. Instead of buying canned milk, just buy powdered milk, dry goods, I mean, they're forcing you now to buy a lot of local stuff. So farmers on the island just need to step up. You need to just use your yard space to grow and do things for yourself. Peppers and celery and these things that you can grow very easily, and rely on yourself, because we have a major problem. Rice and sugar, these things, problems.
When the white men first came here from over the seas, he looked and he said, this is God's own country. He was mighty well pleased with this land that he found, and he said, I will make him my own piece of ground.
Why you grab one phone like a female, papa, up me 3-star and give me?
And the man is the family who died in the night.
Listen, we will live on the see me. Why you grab one phone like a female, papa, up me 3-star and give me?
All of them wanting their own.
See me, I see boy, I see 4 teeth, yeah.
Then one fine day in 1883,
gold
was discovered in good quantity.
Gold gold was discovered in
Now
good
the country
quantity.
was rich and was richer than
284 years, people.
piece of land. White diggers
Yes.
few, and the gold was so deep.
The gold was so deep.
Black man was called cause his labor was cheap.
Black man was called because his labor was cheap.
All underground. 6 hours a day to tender the ground. Now this land is so rich and it seems strange to me that the black man whose labor has helped it to be cannot enjoy the fruits that abound.
Let me just say big up to the Canadians.
From his own piece of
You heard me play it from the Canadian group, yes.
Why some people say, now don't you worry.
Don't you worry, don't you worry.
We'll get you a nice piece of reserved territory.
We'll get you a nice piece of
But I'll
preserved
give my
territory.
love that 10 million can be found.
A million can be found.
On a miserable 30% of the ground.
The miserable.
Yes, some people say, no, don't you worry.
Don't you worry, don't you worry.
You can always find jobs in the white man's city.
Namaste, people.
But don't stay too
Family,
long.
I gotta be real with y'all at this point. This shit out here going on, this is really fucked up. Every time you turn on the TV, they fucking with one of us, they fucking with one of our children, and I'm researching wars at this point. When you get to the art of war stage, you start researching wars, and just look at recent wars. Ukraine, the Palestinians, Syria, all of those people. World War I, II, the Cold War, the Gulf War. Just look at the modern wars. We won't even go back far. And those people, white people, when another group of white people oppose another group of white people, you know what they do? They fight back. You damn sure ain't coming in there talking about you finna touch or harm one of their women or children. But here in America, they can self-medicate black children. They can shoot them down like animals in the street. They can euthanize your women. They can sterilize your women. They can make us sick, giving us diabetes, high blood pressure, obesity, AIDS. They can do all that to your women here.
I'm going to play this live because this is a empress that, big up to Ambassador Michael. Ambassador Michael, your intelligence is impeccable, and I just want to say that without our brothers and sisters working in the fields to bring us this crucial information that is just floating in the air, we would never have reached that point where we're deciphering the matrix. And when I get up and I get on the Fresh Radio Vibes media team, it is to empower us as a people to see that we're not alone. We're putting the pieces together, and as long as we are able to put the pieces together, we shall avail. Yes, let me say that big and serious. As I said, Canada is where we get our link. Sometimes you've just heard a while ago about that Canadian move by the government, and I must say to my people, we must not be blinded by these so-called gifts of these Freemasons, because these Freemasons, they know exactly what they're doing, people. They know that in order to control the massive, they have to create the chaos. And when they create the chaos now, they bring the solution. And when they bring the solution now, we like jackasses turn on and say thank you for finding a solution for the said problem that you have created. Let us get this thing sorted out, because as I said, we cannot keep going around in circles. We are not doing that. Our ancestors did not bring us this far for us to be tricked into another 100 years of rubbish, promiscuity, get tricked into economical robberies that our people are yet to understand with institutions like the IMF. These are institutions that pride themselves on tricking our people, and we cannot continue with that sort of rubbish. I'm getting our DJs telling us that we're getting.
I gotta be real with y'all at this point.
Hold on, my brother. Hold on. We're getting real feedback right now. Let's just say love and share. Red Snapper, I called your artist a while ago, but we did not see him to make link. I'm going to try to see if I can get him back. Hopefully he's not in the Spanish Town area where this fracas is taking place. You know, we want to secure each and every one. I'm going to be here for a wee bit longer so we can, establish the fact. As I said, the tape is ready. Our DJ is telling us that the tape is ready, and we're heading over to that segment that we have lined up right now. This is a sister who is living on the plantation of America, and she is very, very much aware of what's going on, and she's come forward to elaborate some more about it, and we're gonna get it going. So, Ambassador Mike for interaction. Let's get it going, people. Let's get it going, because this is serious on the agenda. We know point blank. Wow. Seems as if we are getting some restriction here, but we're fighting it, people, so we can bring it up. The tape is ready. Let's get the tape ready, people. Nothing shall stop the progress of our people.
This shit out here going on, this is really fucked up. Every time you turn on the TV, they fucking with one of us, they fucking with one of our children, and I'm researching wars at this point. When you get to the art of war stage, you start researching wars, and just look at recent wars. Ukraine, the Palestinians, Syria, all of those people. World War I, II, the Cold War, the Gulf War. Just look at the modern wars. We won't even go back far. And those people, white people, when another group of white people oppose another group of white people, you know what they do? They fight back. You damn sure ain't coming in there talking about you finna touch or harm one of their women or children. But here in America, they can self-medicate black children. They can shoot them down like animals in the street. They can euthanize your women. They can sterilize your women. They can make us sick, giving us diabetes, high blood pressure, obesity, AIDS. They can do all that to your women here. And I'm talking to the fellas today. I made a video talking to the women, addressing the sisters. I'm talking to you. I cannot sleep in my bed at night. Another night like this. I'll give it up. They can have it. Now what's your excuse? They can have my bed. They can have my house. They can have anything that I own. I want true freedom. I want peace and I want justice at this point. And every sister that I converse with, she wants the same thing. Where are our men? Why haven't you conjured the spirit of Heru? You are the children of the sun. You are the most fierce warrior whose feet have ever touched this soil. Where are you? Where is our protection? You were designed to protect us, and we need it now. And we call you to action. Are you going to sit there and continue to kill the keyboard? Are you going to make videos? Are you going to debate each other? Keyboard revolutionaries, video revolutionaries, debaters, the great debaters? Or are you going to put your boots on the ground and fuck these people up for fucking with your women and children? They're throwing you guys in jail, mass incarceration, giving you ridiculous sentences to carry out, separating you from your women and children. And the brothers in jail, I got a message for you too. You can fight where you are. You fight too. It is time to fight. They have done enough and we are tired of it, brothers. We tired. Where are you? I can't sleep in my bed. I'm a woman. I'll fight. You know, they can say that the women over here are misguided. They can say we misguided. But one thing we do, wherever you at, that's where we gonna be. Which means if you fight, we gonna fight. I can't do it no more, fellas. Don't ask me to. Don't ask me to. I can't do this. This is wrong. This is wrong. And I'm bursting at my seams. I have a son and a daughter. Where's our protection? Where's our protection? I'll fight them. I'll fight them, I swear, y'all. They gonna have to kill me. Because I won't go. I won't. I will fight them by myself. They gonna have to kill me. Where our men, I don't see y'all standing up. I see every other country standing up, willing to lose everything. They don't care about political status, social status, economic status. It all goes out the window when you touch their woman and their child. They are making our babies sick, filling our children with these vaccinations, giving them ADHD, autism, and a number of other issues, targeting our black boys. Where are you? I don't see you. I don't feel your protection. And I call you to action. I call you to action. I'm fighting this war. And I can't go another day. Which means I will sacrifice everything. Home, money, whatever I have, clothes, I don't care. If they have to take my life, my children's life, I'm attached to nothing at this point. They do not put fear in me. I am not afraid of them. And I will fuck them up. And they know it. The government knows that. Do they know that you will do the same? You need to stand in solidarity with us. Brothers, y'all need to unite. You need to come together. This is it. We don't have enough. There are no more excuses. That's it. The talking, it's over with. Get your shit together. Meditate, eat right, and get ready to put your boots on the ground. Because they're coming for you whether you're ready or not. And I'm tired. I'm just plain tired. I'm tired of pretending like it's not going on when it is. Where are you? Call on your ancestors. Conjure them up. They will come. They will protect us. You are the children of the sun, damn it. You are the children of the sun. I need you to stop acting like you're otherwise. The sun rises in the east, and so shall you. The sun rises in the east. This is the east. My southern brothers, y'all know this. Where you at? Y'all the most conscious people on the planet. Where you at? Huh? I don't see y'all. Let's get it popping. I'm tired of this. I'm a woman, and if I gotta fight 1,000,000 of them by myself, I will. Because they're gonna have to kill me before I go. They're gonna have to kill me before I allow them to do another thing. This is it. I cannot sleep in my bed at night. I don't even want it. If I can't have freedom, then I don't want what we have right now. It's not good enough for me. Now this is your natural calling on you. It's not good enough for me at this point. It's not good enough for our sisters at this point. It's not good enough for our baby's head. We don't even need to put our baby's head on another blanket unless we know that you are going to stand up for us. Every other race does it. Where are you? Where the hell is your backbone? Get the fuck up and let's get out here and let's fight. Wherever you are, the sisters are going to join you. We will be at your aid. Whatever you need, we got your back. Let's go.
That's how India's Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar has spent recent months. Everywhere he went, he faced the same question. Why is India buying Russian oil?
We got problems in our hands right now.
Because India is buying more oil from Russia than ever.
Hotel. Namaste, people.
Let's see what's popping. Let's see if we get the artist from Jamaica before we go to them. Please. Let's DJ say if we get the artist now, please. That's a strong message from our sister, our queen.
Kadamawi.
Celebrating 284 years. As a maroon.
Yo, Baku City and Salva. Addis Ababa. Yo, I'm a Gideon.
I was born in a system that doesn't give about you nor me, nor the lie. I forget. I keep my blood strong. You never know, just in case things get. That's just the way I live. Yeah, I wonder if Willie not said the call from me again.
Don't misbehaving now. It's light behavior.
Yeah, hold on. Willie,
when you're making it right.
I've been trying to get you from morning, Willie. Has your office stopped communicate with my office, Willie? Is that the sort of diplomacy that's happening across the pond?
Well, the last experience I have with, I don't feel that was like
yes.
a forum that I want to be on. It was not uplifting for me. It leave me more feeling like I was in a battlefield.
Oh, Jesus.
Among vultures, and I am not. I thought you had called me.
Yes.
To have an intelligent discussion. We could reason as people, but I was given out to the lions, as you said, to be eaten, and I won't make myself available anymore for that business. So I'm out by that. Put me on the do not call list.
No, you have on the do not call list. Listen to me. I deal with diplomacy, and sometimes coffee.
Somebody to lunch.
No. No, but you know that after I spoke with you and I spoke with a certain lion, and the lion said your name alone has a ham sound. You know, we have a pig over in St. Mary named Willie, and he said the pig and the lion will never be friends, but they still have to exist, Willie. We have to farmer diplomacy.
Yeah, well, we have to exist in our separate domain. So I don't wish to make the program, my friend. So to me, they do not call this.
So,
alright.
So you're not going to be on my program anymore, really, officially speaking?
No, sir. No, I don't want to be traumatized. They want to traumatize me the other day. I just back the program, and it was very traumatic. And I met my friends watch it, and they would say, "Oh, I was able to endure that." I understand where the strength from.
You know what? I'm going to find a solution. I won't call the ambassador when you're on my program, because away from the ambassador the other day, I think that you got a couple scars, but you're a big man, and you've been in situation before, you know.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I was just reasoning with a brother just now.
Yeah.
This brother is of the same mindset as yourself.
Yeah.
Very anti-Christian, very anti-Bible.
I'm not anti-Christian. Don't dare you.
He's very anti-Christian.
Yes.
He's very anti-Bible. But you know something?
Yes.
This brother and I been at it for the last about 2012, 13 thereabouts.
Yeah.
But we maintain love and respect, and we reason. We don't curse, we don't want to chop up one another, we don't want to eat each other lunch.
Yes.
Right? And at the end of the day, see him son just even win the way you call it, the Junior Awards. And him sing culture songs and things like that.
Yeah.
His name is Calvin McLean. Yeah. I don't know if you came across him or you follow the Junior.
Yes,
this brother has been having ongoing reasoning against the Bible, for the Bible, the Bible, this Christianity, do this and that. And we talk about it and we reason. What experience the other day on your platform, sir, was totally unacceptable, and I vow not to come back on your program because you call me to hold on. If you call me to get my opinion on a matter, and you want to hear me share my opinion on a matter, that's fine, right? As the Christian persuasion, and you want to say what is what, and you ask me because you need information, I am open to that. I am not open to these controversial stuff and to this when people cannot come up intelligently and tell me go against what I say. When you ask them an intelligent question, they're gonna start verbally attack you. Those are that's not my speed. That's not up my alley. I don't deal with that. I don't pull myself down so low. I like to know that you and I can reason, we can disagree, but at the same time we maintain love and respect each other. That's my quality. Me no in the cascas, me no in the warfare, me no in my pascal. Me a 57-year-old, me no need the stress. You understand me? Me no need that stress.
Your point is well respected, and as only in the media, I hope that your colleagues are not putting you in a situation where you cannot defend yourself, because if this verbal reasoning the other day brought you to the conclusion that you won't come on Fresh Radio Vibes, I see this as some form of misjustice, because I don't think that you were brought here the other day to be told what you already accepted as a human. We are at a confronting stage where your beliefs and our beliefs is at a crossroad, and we were trying to cross it for those little pussycat who was out there listening. I myself apologize. We cannot treat pussycat like lion, but Willie, I see you personally as not only person who have a backbone, but a leader. And I challenge you for leadership. And I think that's a good thing. It not only make I get a wider perspective of things, but yourself also. So why would we want to damage such a relationship? I don't know. That's out of my understanding.
It begins with you as a moderator.
Yeah.
Controlling your
that word is a strong word, you know. Control. I think bro God trying that and it can't work with all that 8 bodies this morning in Spanish Town. Plus a lot, I don't have any control. Yahweh controls.
Let me ask you a question then. Let me ask you a question. When you're driving on the road, you're not in control of the car. If you should be flying a plane.
Yes.
It's not all the while you can use the autopilot. You know. Sometimes you can step in and use the manual, you know.
Yes.
And go manual.
No,
the point is, as the moderator,
yes.
As the moderator, you are at the control, and whether you want to use the word control or not, if it's no word for you. You are the moderator.
Too strong.
You are supposed to control your program.
Yeah, but
and they allow people to have their say and to be respectful.
Yes.
And when people start talking over one another, them stop listening to each other. How I felt the other day, Jai?
I want to hear.
I felt like if we were in a physical space together, gunshot will start fire, knife will start.
Willie, this is what.
No, I'm telling you.
Hold on, Willie. Let me say this to you. I don't walk with cowards. Only a coward would have physical alteration to solve a verbal. No, hold on. I'm not saying your friends are coward. But I believe that all of the lions that come on Fresh Radio Vibes here, and I'm doing this for over 27 years now. I've taught many people that you're having conversation with. I'm the one that taught them to navigate through this chapel, that's chapter called life. Because I believe that every life is important. I do respect every single person out there that has a brain to think. But I cannot force in people cranium how to use their brain. The word control, why it's too much of a strong word, is that I am not here to control nothing. I am here to navigate where when you start talking loud and other people start talking loud, I just look at it as two lions roaring. And at a time when two lions roaring, if I am there in the present while you're doing your things, there's no way I'm going to allow you to get to a physical alteration. So take that thought out of your head. We are building a constructive mechanism that can work. I will draw an example. Even while having sex, if you don't go in a hard motion to ejaculate so the sperm can get a good jump off to fertilize the egg, you're doing yourself an injustice. Your very conception is of a harsh one, but some of us are thin-skinned and do not want to face the reality that we will not be force-feed in no direction. I respect you. I saw your standing, and I see you as a brother where I can give some books and I can receive some books if you have any, and we can teach each other. Each one teach one, Willie. Cut it out.
No, but that was not the approach, brother. That was not the. I have always said, my approach to a discussion is where we have a subject on the table. Mm-hmm. You bring your facts, you bring your evidence, or even allude to it and tell us where we can find more to support your point. Mm-hmm. And I do. That is my idea of the discussing a matter. Yes. My idea is, and we take turns and we listen. Yes. We don't hear now, but there's a difference between hearing and listening. Mm-hmm. One of them, hearing is when you're ready for respond, but you're not even listen to what the person has said, so you're not getting nothing out of him say. Okay. That is hearing. You're hearing some sound, you just want to respond. Listening is a listen to what the person says, see if it makes sense for them saying, make sense of it, and also ask them for evidence, whatever. That is, to me, is just your friend had said, we're not in the courthouse behavior. No, why is there a courthouse? Courthouse bring that certain amount of order, and they respect me.
That's a courthouse because we have to burn one last night in case we realize we start in Spanish Town. We burn several of these courthouses. No, you don't share sentiments. The Westminster courthouse is a kangaroo courthouse, you know. And I always say, but hold on.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. I'm not talking about the nature of what they do, the corruption and the wickedness that sometimes goes on. Yeah. I am talking about the order
the order of the corruption. You know, they do the order of the corruption. That's what you're talking about.
No, you're still not getting it. I'm saying the order in which the discourse is done.
But there's no order in corruption. Yes.
Let me ask you. No, you see, that's why I'm saying it's very difficult getting through to you people.
Don't you dare, Willie. And this is the audacity that I if you're going to let us part, Willie, you're going to learn to respect me, no, Willie, because you will never.
I'm trying to
but hold on, Willie. No, but you cannot disrespect me intelligently and expect me to accept that, Willie. I will not.
Okay, I take that back because I said you people.
Yeah, don't dare.
All right, so watch me now. What I'm trying to say is, in a court of law, we're not talking about the nature of the crime, we're not talking about whatever, we're just talking about how the procedures are done.
Order.
Yes, I don't know if you had watched the trial for the George Floyd. I watched all of it.
Oh, yeah, well, I don't really involve
I watched it. I watched it because you can learn a lot from it.
From corruption.
And there were logic. They deal with logical arguments. And they, systematically question the witness. Right? To see if the person is, if what they're saying makes sense and can substantiate it and all of that. And so, in other words, it was not like, when you go to Coronation Market in the market, you have, what is it? You hear only about people talking confusion, but because everybody is talking. When you're in a situation where you're trying, my friend, to establish something, everybody has got to have a time to say what they have to say, yield the floor, and then make the other person respond. If there's a question you can't say, I can't answer that question, I'd rather not, or later on, or answer another time, whatever. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm talking about the beauty there is in order and the dysfunctionality in this chaosness that we sometimes it's not good for.
So I've given you. I'm listening to you, Willie, and I think we as I said, in the jungle, the giraffe can never be a hippo. The elephant can never ever be a mongoose. But this jungle that we all exist on, called planet Earth, the respect is where we see survival coming, because if the deer figure more or less that he can go over there and lick face with the lion and the lion don't have him for lunch, that's a very idiotic bear. My point for FRESHRADIOVYBZ is not to make you feel comfortable in any sort of reasoning that we're doing. It is to spark your interest as to what we're talking about, how we're going to come to a solution of what we're talking about, and in an essence, to even have a coordinating effort to get a better result. It is not your feelings when I'm conducting a reasoning on the radio station that I care about. I care about you as a person, but your reasoning and opinion is just one of the many people who are listening. Apologize if you felt disrespected, which I don't think that it was. I think it was loud, and a lot of people cannot handle loud. They cannot handle the Coronation Market, and Coronation Market is one of the best places that I've ever been to. It has so much fresh fruit. It has so much good intellectual. Slept there a couple times, and I think it's a better place than that terrifying kangaroo court that is so silent like a dead house. But let's get to the meat of the matter. If you have 5 minutes, can I talk?
No, but before you go there, you mentioned something that I just need to address.
Yeah.
All right. So you constantly use this lion scenario and sheep and giraffe and mongoose and whatever, using the animal thing.
Yes.
Well, let me say to you, my brother.
Yeah.
Classify of yourself as a lion or an animal, any kind of animal, that's up to you. The difference me and you is that I don't classify myself as an animal. I don't expect myself to be, I don't try to behave like an animal. I don't want to be dragged down to the point where I be an animal. Let's by the creator with an intelligent mind that the animals were not blessed with.
Sorry about that, Willie.
The animals are of a lower order that has instincts, not intelligence. Human beings are way above the behavior way above the behavior of animals. So the mere fact that you're classifying yourself and making a knowledge all the while, we're lions and we eat up that's the more you tell yourself that you are this animal, you're going to be that
Willie, and that is why I think that you are separating the sheep from the wolf, you know. Willie, I with no disrespect, I believe that you're a psychological person who thinks psychologically how to beat one in a debate. I don't do that. No. But a while ago, when I draw the similarity, human beings, for a better word, and the animal kingdom that exists on planet Earth, you may not look like a lion or talk like a lion, you know, but the attributes of the survival tactics that you bring forth, my lord, it have that animalistic in it. I don't mean that nobody's a lion. I don't embrace anybody to be a lion. You know? But
words of power, my friend. Words of power. Words of power.
8 months.
Yeah, but
you look amazing. I can take the approach that I am going to, when somebody come to my house, I'm going to be non-violent. I'm going to be sheep. I'm going to be let do what they want. Or I can say, I'm going to
But talking about animal, you were the one who had that wolf in sheep clothing flyer up the other day.
Context, my brother. Context. What the message? Yeah, the message is saying we must be careful of wolves and sheep.
Lord have mercy.
Stuff and come nice and
Willie.
Nice girl.
Willie.
Yeah.
Michelle is asking to join the conversation. Michelle.
Me watching a plan for bite me. Me can't. Me not no spot left on my body phone.
Sleep. Willie, I think you love the bite up for Michelle. That's why, you can always go out. I can always call your number because I have developed a bond when it comes on to our people. And each day that I get up and I do this show, I do it for no so well. I'm gonna have good days and bad days, happy times and sad times, but I am available. And that's where we are. But Willie, seeing that I have you on the line, we have developing shootout, 8 people dead in Spanish Town this morning. What is on your desk? Because I know that these lightning in.
Well, I'm aware of the situation where one soldier was killed from where my wife is from, Central Village. And I am aware of some shooting in Spanish Town, and I'm aware of there are some ongoing court cases. I'm aware of some dons being taken out and all of that. So, obviously,
give us the meat, Willie. You know you have the meat of the matter. You have friends in high places and so forth. We are hearing that a gang feud is developing in Spanish Town again because the orders have split and they're fighting against each other.
Well, that's nothing new, eh? There used to be the Klansman and the one other gang at war with each other, and then sometimes the police take sides with one over the other because it involved a lot of racketeering, a lot of extortion money that were there. It's like they extort these business people around the area, and so that's where the problem arises, where it's just like as you were saying. So, well, this is where the kind of analogy that you're using in terms of the turf war, right? There's this turf war that has always been happening in those areas where it's my turf. I am supposed to take X amount from Miss Chin and so on. And so if you go there after Miss Chin, you go extract Miss Chin, then you have a problem with me because of my turf. You go on. Animals, everything. Human beings, we tend to have this turf thing. When you see dog, I live on the side of the main. Yeah. And when the people them pass with them dog, once one dog peep it, and you get, first of them smell it and peep it on it, and is that them say, no, it's not my territory. You understand me?
Mark the mama turf with.
friend Willie.
Oh, Jesus.
I Michelle.
Oh, Lord. Here there. A while ago, Willie and Bonfire said now, come on, and Willie say, hi, my friend Willie here. Hi, Michelle. We can't take you, know, Willie.
Well, I try not to keep up things in my heart.
Oh, Jesus.
And I try to be forgiving, but I tell you the truth, I will not bring myself down to that level again, because once the shoot about a certain direction. No, I don't mind having discussions, you know. I am a lover of an intelligent discussion to feed my brain. I love my brain being fed. Me will listen to the Rasta man, me will listen to the Buddhist, me will listen to anybody. Just come to me with intelligent argument that feed my brain. But don't come to me with the little streggy behavior. That is what I can't deal with. You understand?
Who come to you with trigger behavior? Let me know.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, we know. It sounds like she said, I'm not talking about you, my dear. I'm talking about...
See it? Can
You not bring yourself down to this level. Down.
Jesus.
Which level you get down to?
Michelle, load the man, no, Michelle.
See, she ready to start. She ready to start now. Can we have a discussion around the topic?
Yes.
Careful on the words, them just like what you said, words are power. Yes, they are.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I'll say I made it clear to you. Alright, she's talking. Let her talk. Go ahead.
We have been talking to. We've been having a discussion all this time, right? So when you're gonna state now that you're into the trigger, that means that some trigger discussion with you to depend with we. Am I correct?
Right.
Let me make myself clear again.
Yes.
Whenever there is like the guys, I just bring up a topic on the table.
Yes.
And he asks my opinion, and I'm giving him the best I can.
Mm-hmm.
I am talking about that kind of conduct where if there's a discussion on the table, we all have our input to make and how we feel about things. I am saying whenever we're having a discussion, and then people start instead of sticking to the subject, they begin to get personal, and then they start bring this verbal abuse, psychological abuse, then start behave like struggle. I don't want to be identified with that. I refuse to be a part of that. I like to have my thing decently and in order. If we're going to talk about Spanish Town, let's talk about what's happening in Spanish Town. Don't attack me when I say something bad is happening in Spanish Town. Talk to me about the issue. Let's keep the issue on the table and not get personal with each other, because that is where it becomes very, very abusive and open the way for anger and all of them things. That I don't enjoy that. That's not attractive to nobody.
Yeah, Michelle, she was just touching back base.
You stray away from the subject as well, too.
All right. Well, I think
you're straight away from the subject as well, and you bring in other things that could try to.
I was surprised. But I was surprised when I mentioned the likes the other day of what Benny Hinn was doing. Willie not only disrespected the pattern, Willie said me and my Rasta friend them who was asleep with little boy. He personalized it, and that's why I'm saying to Willie. I'm saying to Willie that
I did not say you and me.
I have the tape. I have the tape. I played it. I have the tape. It says Gadites, you and the Rasta them. I have the tape. I listened to it and I had to be like, why did Willie go so personal to say me and my Rasta friends?
I said no.
Yes, it's on the tape. It's on the tape. Willie, I have the record.
I don't know you to do anything.
But you were so emotionally embroiled in it, because what Benny Hinn did, you were saying that if I'm chastising Benny Hinn, I need to go chastise the Rasta them too. You don't have any proof of the Rasta them doing what Benny Hinn.
I maintain that.
Yeah, but you personalize it, Willie, and when you do those things,
I said you personally, then I would want to hear that.
I'm going to send it. Oh Lord.
Yes, please. Let me hear that back. And I will personally apologize to you if I mistakenly said that. I would not know anything about you, I thought I would have said, look.
Yes.
Why don't you attack the Rastas them who are wolf in sheep clothing, who sometimes are doing the same thing, or are you just on the back of the Christian? But I would not attack you personally because I don't know shit about you or doing something like that.
No. But I'm saying how it came across on the platform, Willie. This was not something factual that you were acting out of your emotions, and everybody do that. So when you came around and you said that the conversation, there's a little bourgeoisie in that, and I personally don't subscribe to the house attributes. I believe that we're supposed to be grown men. When if you thump me in my mouth, Willie, you have to brace yourself that you're going to get an uppercut, because nobody's a bitch in this ring. And if you slap me, I'm going to slap the hell harder out of you. That's how the Lord of the Jungle go. You don't come around here and pick a fight. And when we're ready to bust your ass, you're going to tell about, you don't play too tough. No, sir, that no work around here, Willie. But this morning... that's how it came across, as if we rough you up, Willie. And
You are totally misunderstanding who I am and what I stand for.
Okay, well...
I'll make it clear to you again that... Alright, I'm talking that she took away the floor. Go ahead, Michelle.
Sometimes you can mix it. You do mixing, because just like when we was talking about Benny Hill, and you had said, females, when if you can't go look no woman if you not want pens, and if all them things that come on now, Willie.
Was offensive. It was offensive.
Yes, it was.
And then because we were in the room conducting this reasoning, it personalized us all. But I have a very crocodile skin. I have a dinosaur skin. I've been doing this where I take on government official, and they go to the media and everything to try to smear me, and I just laugh at them because I know that righteousness exalted a nation. This morning, Michelle, you saw on your desk what was going on. Will it just give a synopsis as to the 8 and counting bodies that is piling up in the first capital of the West here, St. Catherine. And he's saying that this is coming from not only a gang situation, but maybe also people not getting their cut from this thing. What are you seeing when it comes on to the Spanish Town?
He's correct about that. Your dog all right. He is correct about that. Young thing, and people now get them cut. That's it, because everybody is corrupt in Jamaica, to me, or something.
Wow. Really? No, we cannot use that broad board, Michelle. We can't say everybody. I have relatives down there and them not corrupt, man.
Jamaican people need start learning differently, okay? And all the intelligent, all the one them will go school, and all of them need to relearn again, because Jamaican people, to me, are licky people.
How can you say that? Willie, as you talk about licky people, the Prime Minister have overlooked the gun tooting situation, and he's out on the ensure say that this female succulent with ensure has to stop. He does not endorse that. What's your take on that point, Willie, that the Prime Minister is overlooking the crime and going on to the ensure situation?
Look here, man. Let me tell you something. I know I'm repeating myself. These politicians have created a monster that has come of age. It started when I was living in Jonestown, Kingston, 28 Woodrow Street, Kingston 12, right across from Mexico and Arnett Gardens, and liquor from Rima and down below. You have Tivoli Gardens. These men were furnishing us with guns, furnishing the community with guns to fight their tribal war. The tribal war served its time in the 80s, and the guns were left on the streets. The guns are still in the hands of hungry young men who only see the only opportunity for them to be somebody is for them to use those guns, to use those. I was at Olympic Gardens a couple years ago, and I one of these gunmen friended me, and we became good friends. And every night the guy bring a different gun, come show me. To the point where I got involved and ask him. I said, I never fire a shot yet. Let me try to fire a shot in the backyard. And then give me and say, we get the bullet, I'm going to fire a 2 shot outside. And the guy was just, the point I'm making is that the guy was so idle with these guns that they don't know what to do with them. So guess what? When guns are in the wrong hands, you have a lot of power. So you tend now to say, boy, I'm hungry now. Because me used to help them out, them call me elder. And me used to always carry them go, eat, drink, whatever. Because me used to have look for me used to buy and sell second-hand car. The point I'm making is when you see young men have guns at their disposal and they're hungry, what the hell do you think they're going to do? They're going to extort. They're going to kill. They're going to rob. I remember one of them even, maybe I should even say this on the radio, but maybe that's gone. He's dead now anyway. One of the guy came to me one night and said, you hear the police that they kill here, so me kill him now. So what? So I was basically in bad company. And I thank God that I left there and come here because it was just, Anyway, the point is, when people have these guns, yeah, you hear me?
We hearing you loud and clear. The keyword.
Yeah, when these guys in Spanish Town, in all of these areas that used to fight tribal war, and now they're fighting for scarce benefit and spoils. What do you think they're going to do? They're going to start, and they have no jobs. Some of them don't want to work. And I can tell you that's a fact because I used to be among these men. They could have offered them job and I paid them $1 billion. They don't want it. They would rather sit down and need them handmiggle and take them gun and go juke down somebody and whatnot, right? So this problem that persists in Jamaica is a monster that has been created, and the monster, guess what, have come alive and they can't control it again. The monster out of the cage, and no care what you do right now in Jamaica, the monster grows so big that when we go to Jamaica 2017, and me as a little boy grew up in a parts of Manchester, yeah? And me walking in my district and I see the kind of caliber people them. I could not believe that I'm a little country that when I left, when man used to just ride donkey and walk with a little machine, I go him ground. I be a gunman thing, that's it. Be a gunman thing. One of the youth look for me and say, a 15 gun him up. One of them look for me and say, a man did this him. After 15 years and kill the man. That me I talk about in the country area.
All right. Well, what you said a while ago, the key word we have to remember, people, is in all that Willie said a while ago, he used a very unique word: hungry. Are our people hungry physically? Are they hungry without this opportunity? Now, the war that is happening in Spanish Town, and it's not even a war, people. It is an uprising because that how they have been governing these parishes is like hog pen. These politicians have been doing one of the worst jobs you could ever get because they're working under the Westminster system that does not hold them accountable. So they ravish the country and leave the youths without a future. The police now, who comes in to play Captain Save-A-Ho for the politicians' dirty leadership that is spilling over. They are in the front line, and I've tried to get one this morning because police don't like to talk against the corporation, But I think this is another avenue where we have to realize that these policemen and women are children of females. They're born from something. And if they are being put in the line of fire with some limited resources to solve a problem that is not solvable as to how it is being taken care of, Willie and Michelle, what are we doing? We just covering up the sewer with a plaster all the time, right?
Well, that's what it is.
Yeah. We
band-aid it.
Yeah.
You band-aid and think that it'll fix the problem, but it's just a band-aid.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Jamaican people at this point, me leave Jamaica from 1973.
Yes.
And when Jamaica, we were more proud of people and more people where we are doing things them and other islands and other countries. Just look how we are Jamaican, you know.
Hold on, Michelle, hold on. Mark Renaissance, I've been trying to get him all day, Mark. Can I get 5 minutes out of your hard-working day for a second? 5 minutes.
Hey, Wamsa, we're there. No?
Mark, we're evaluating what is transpiring on the ground in Spanish Town. The UIC, I tried to get Mr. Joseph Patterson, can't get him. I tried to get Babatun, they can't get him. You are the only one I get. Mark, what is happening on the island? I don't think you're in Jamaica right now, but you should be seeing what's transpiring. What's going on?
Brethren, I have no idea what's going on. I spoke to Mr. Patterson this morning, and he didn't say anything about anything going on in Spanish Town.
He didn't say anything. We have 8 people. Yeah, I'm here. You're hearing me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, yeah.
We have 8 people that is deceased at the morgue. 1 soldier included. A state of emergency SOS has been declared. The commissioner is saying that they're going to restore peace. A courthouse was set alight, and Mr. Patterson mentioned nothing of the sort to you?
No, we're actually, no, he was, I called him about something else.
Okay.
That was specific.
Mm-hmm.
That was specific to what I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
But he made no mention of that. I didn't know that was going on in Jamaica.
You went down the other day, Mark, and what sort of re-established understanding have you come to with the UIC? Because I think you're under the banner, you're on the page, you're in the shirt and everything. It seems that the machine has gone back to work. What's the understanding with the UIC?
Well, one of the things that I tried to remind everybody of is the fact that many people have come and gone in the UIC.
Yes.
And they did not realize the amount of work involved. Brethren, there's a lot of work involved running a political movement in Jamaica. There's a lot of resources that you need.
Mm-hmm.
And with all of the issues surrounding Mr. Patterson and his leadership style, he has been one of the most committed persons to change that I've ever met. Now think about this carefully. He came from Canada living a very decent life, but was burdened by not being in Jamaica. And as myself, that's one of the reasons why I went back to Jamaica. I didn't have to leave to go back to Jamaica. I mean, when I left California, I was at the height of my career in terms of all the things that I wanted to accomplish. But there's an old song, I'd rather have bad times with you than good times with somebody else, by Luther Vandross. That is what resonated with me.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the so-called good things that you aspire to have. They're meaningless if you're not sharing that with the people. And if you're not, you can have the most fanciest house and boat and whatever. If you're not under with the boat with the bridge in them, it don't make no desire for what? Unless you're a selfish person that that's relished in self-indulgence. But the man has been committed. He's been working hard. I've seen the people that are come and gone, and they don't realize that, boy, this thing take time and effort. And everybody wants to be leader, but nobody wants to accept responsibility. So all I can say is that with all of the negatives that people might promote or talk about, Mr. Patterson is the best person at this point to change the trajectory of our country.
Michelle,
so we have to bury our pride.
But hold on. Hold on. Michelle is saying that this is more than pride. Michelle, you want to ask Mark the question, that the concern that you share, that you said this afternoon?
Yeah, man, go ahead, more everything.
Mark, no, because I was on the line when Carlos, what name? Mark?
Carlos, yeah.
Yeah, when he was saying.
Well, we don't run from controversy, so we can talk about it tonight.
No, what I'm saying, we can talk about it in an open, objective way. So feel free to bring us up to speed to what we're talking about, Michelle, because everybody needs to know, and I have an answer to all of what you need to say.
Okay.
So let's hear it. What are your concerns?
Come on, Michelle. Come on, spit it out.
Listen, Ross Galite, you're a troublemaker.
I am not a troublemaker. I want to get the answers. I want to get the answers, Michelle.
No, but what I'm saying, I'm just telling you from what I am, I am here and I'm on social media.
School children say.
And all them things there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mark is aware of it too. How they were saying that Mr. Patterson, the money that is being donated, it's like it's going to the wife and him and those sort of things. And all I said to you was just that Mr. Patterson probably won't pick up the phone because he have other problems with him after picking up.
You're not the only one who share that sentiment. I have comments in the box that says that Mr. Patterson, Mr. Joseph Patterson is like the Rwandan president. He has dictator.
Let me tackle that situation.
Yes.
Mr. Patterson has incurred a lot of expenses that he apparently loaned the UIC. Okay. Now, when nobody now contribute nothing, he had to use his own money and his wife's money to kind of keep things moving along, right?
Yes.
Now you have to understand something, right? That the vice president was in charge at the time. There was a mix-up with the money being in their account and all that kind of stuff, right? Now, he gave the job of the vice president to find an account that we could put the money in separately outside within their name. Now, Mr. Patterson's wife gifted the UIC her PayPal account because they would not give him an account for a political party. And when he gave it to the vice president, who was one of the people who came out against him, they never did it either. They couldn't get it done. So it is a bit unfair to criticize Mr. Patterson for having an account in his wife's name when you got the responsibility to change it and you couldn't do it. So that is one thing that we're talking about. Now, to be quite frank with you, like I mentioned before, there's a lot of money involved in running this party, right? And what he's doing is actually taking back a small stipend to recover what he spent. And there's nothing wrong with that. In addition to that, he had some challenges with the court system and the Freedom March. All right. Now he went to the executives and said, "Yo, boss, things kind of rough, because I never pay all them thing there, all this money out for life, all that kind of thing. Help me out, man. What wrong with that, Rasta? Brethren, if the man is a leader, see him, and he might try get do what we now do. Well, we can't make the leader help him with his personal challenges when he's the man leading the charge."
No, but I want to say, but I want to say this, right? Because this, to me, what I'm hearing right now, Mark, is a point where Mr. Joseph Patterson is an accountant, and not just any accountant. He is a very brilliant accountant who have been doing this for quite a while. Now, he knew that the organizing of a political party may have been an inexperience for him. But for the little man on the ground that is excited about this offer that all of us want this new direction to take us out of the quagmire that we're in. I am sure that this little incident that took place, it shook him up, but it should not have led him to go into isolation. I've been calling Mr. Patterson for the last couple of months, and he has been shunning.
No, I don't think he's been.
So is he?
In isolation. I mean, I was actually.
So is he choosing? Is he choosing his avenues and not dealing with the entirety of the population, or what?
No. Let me be to be quite fair. To be fair to him, I have been trying myself to get a hold of Joe, right? And I was actually surprised when he answered the phone this morning, because the man, you have to understand, the man sipping about 7 or 8 different what do you call it, financial boards for different companies, all right? In addition to navigating the whole UIC stuff and dealing with the people that they have to deal with, it's not easy. I think the best way to get a hold of him is to let him send him a message to find exactly what's a good time for you to talk to him. And I'm sure he'll talk to you. That just makes sense, Virgin. You know, not everybody can just get to you right when you call him, you know. You try to call me for hold on, Virgin. You try to call me for last. How long you say you try to call me?
I know some me and you, Virgin. I'm not shy from no guy. I'm not shy from nobody. I know. I'm not busy like him.
Yeah, but you know, and I don't have the responsibilities like him. So can you imagine now we're talking about Bridget?
Yeah, but let me say this. Let me say this, because this is the leadership that we are looking forward to. You know, we're looking forward to a leadership that is nothing of the sort that we're seeing right here. And I'm not. And Joseph is only a man like I am, and he has emotions and he has feelings. And I know that. Not as what my friend Willie was saying, sometimes these words, they can come off a bit harsh. The last time I spoke with Mr. Joseph Patterson, I was reminding him of 284 years of maroon legacy compared to the Jamaica Corporation of 60 years. And Daniel Z. Bazzo was explaining to both you and him that this uphill battle could be much easier. And I think that even with Baba Tunde, that is on your team, what the UIC is coming to realize that we're not a bunch of mumu. They will have to come with some solid answers to these solid questions that we're concerned about.
This morning, the biggest concern everyone should have.
Yes.
How do we transition sugarcane production into something more viable? You have to understand that the richest countries in the world at the time was England, right? And England trickery, you know. England smart, you know. England realized we have slaves in the numbers that we have for the sole purpose of their sugarcane production, which is no longer viable. What do we do with these slaves? They are responsible for them. So what do we do?
Hold on, Mark.
You're free.
Mark.
Hold on, Bridget. My partner, Bridget.
Yeah, I have a small.
They're saying to us that.
Continue.
Hold on, man. They're saying to us that they're saying to us that we are free to absolve them of their responsibility of taking care of people that were under their jurisdiction or enslavement or whatever. No. We have all these people and we have no jobs. If all the people today that are unemployed were not in Jamaica wouldn't have any problems. But the reason we are proud because there's a lot of high unemployment and no resources and theft and corruption. That is our problem, Bridget.
All right.
So it's a big trick.
I know. But hold on. As long as we try to find a solution under the Westminster system, we'll never have a solution. We're beyond
that. We're beyond that. So we have that to go.
But hold on. We know that. Hold on. And this is where I don't want a rebuttal from you, Mark, but I want to state something that what we're doing right now, as far as we say, we are still hoping that the Westminster system will get us into the burning building, and then we try to get the water to out it. I have Craw, my virgin from De La Vega City. What is in Spanish Town? Craw, what's happening in the ground in Spanish Town? Bring us up to scratch. Anything that we can bring forth? We know that 8 have been gone, including a soldier. What are you hearing on the ground?
Well, I know still, some liar still. I be here, you know, while I go on the ground still, you know, because I say, 8 people get shot themselves still, yesterday still snow. So I don't really hear how much diet or whatever still, but the ears of the people are most critical still, so I don't even know what's the war about still, you know. But trust me, still be a madness to go on still, you know. The government need to step in before it get worse and still I do not more worse, it can worse now. All this going on still, you know, what is
the police present looking like in Spanish Town? What is the police? Is the communities being cornered up? What is it looking like?
Alright, you're really happening out there, right? So I really actually like to really bring up the police to my way, but you are going, police not come out until yes, 3 or 4 person dead, until then come out 5 or 6 person get shot, but it seems like the police are very scared, you know, although they don't know. They are human just as anybody still, but police wait till the shot done first and then them come out still. Police don't on the body, not intercepted nobody and nothing still, you know. So I don't know what's going on still.
Wow.
Police corrupt.
The police.
You know, a couple times me visit Jamaica and get stopped, pull over. And if you not talk some money if you get the police them as something else. So they're all corrupt. They're
that's true. Alright, listen up.
LA Lewis now stop big up the police them and I stop and said that this is police and police.
What the emperor is trying to do is we have to bear in mind that some of these police are some of the most ignorant individuals. Nobody wants to be a police. It's just because it have a steady paycheck. Police is not a profession that we choose. It's just the other day police start look like a profession. Police, our police are paid less than dogs. Our police get no sort of benefits to make them act morally towards our people. They have to always, here we say, Michelle, they have to be hustling. Now when a country security depends on the hustling ability of the security force, we're in a dilemma.
Now but someone tell you this, they say, okay, alright. Michelle, hear what's going on still, right? And driven on the highway, you know, from the highway finish and up to today still. I never hear say the police them catch 2 criminals yet, and I never hear say them find no gun. All end up on the highway. Right now, anybody can drive without a license. All you need to do have money in your pocket and you're okay.
Wow.
All them right now in Jamaica hustle.
Yes.
None of them have no case, them not give out ticket. A policeman not even have to walk with a ticket book. All them have to do is make sure them bill full in their pocket it have pull up and I'm more than one of them doing it.
Hold on. Let me get a confirmation from one of our police advocates. Willie, can you confess that the police is hustling the country because that's the only way they get a common paycheck that is worthy to carry home to the sweetheart?
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I was in Portland. And there was the Colombians used to come to St. Margaret's Bay and drop off them thing. You know when I got the policeman said to me, the policeman saying just wish if one of Colombian could have say a plane a come in making get $100,000 in a day also.
All police think about hustling.
And let me tell you something, and I have quite a few experience. As a matter of fact, when I was just leaving Jamaica in 2009, 2 of them stopped me, and in the wee hours of the morning, right? And the man them, I was driving without a license. I was planning to sell my vehicle. So the man, when they stopped me, they realized that the license plate no correspond to the vehicle. I would tell them, explain to say, true, me I sell the vehicle, me migrate. The man them said they want $10,000 and actually walk with me in a half-a-tree bank, NCB, go draw the money and give them, and then they take on my license too. As a part I did fund me because me wanted my license. I hinder my progress. But the point I'm making is, oh my gosh, there's nothing new in Jamaica. The police is one of the worst, is one of the main source of the problem in Jamaica. And I don't know if it's because of the pay or the greedy, but me know that the police is one of the main problem in Jamaica. Because in the corruption, even when I was living in Jonestown, and them used to.
Well, you mentioned police. The biggest impediment to security in Jamaica is the legal system.
Yeah, the political system.
The legal as well. Because you're born now. If you're charged with something, if you charge a criminal with something, right? The criminal and the lawyer and the judge, my brethren.
Yes.
And they will delay a case and delay it, and guess what happened? Man dead, witness dead, we can't find witness anymore, and the man get off. So guess what now? You circumvent justice, and what happens then? You have retribution. People say, okay, the system now works, so here we are going. Well, so kill a man there. So a lot of people who have been killed in Jamaica were killed because of the justice system failing our citizens.
Yeah, that's true enough.
Wow. That's a fact. Most cases, hold on, Bridget. Most cases, right, can be solved within a month, Bridget. How much evidence you want? You catch a man this and that, and you have people who tested. Argument done. No court, no charged person should be waiting 2-3 years to go to court.
35 years, yeah, my brother in a prison for 35 years. I wait for in case they come up and come up all now.
Okay, so you what? All those people are corrupt. The lawyers make money. The lawyers make money because them get to charge the defendant for show up, you know. Yeah. So the more time they make the show up, you know, the more time they show up in a bridge, and more money lawyer get, you know. And who put out the case? In bridging with the judge, bro.
Exactly. And a lot of people into it because them know it's a way. Them going to be police, go to be this and go to be that because them know and so them all make their money and them can do this and do that to the people them. And it's wrong.
Yes. So why we are going to look a policeman and look a hustler on the side there?
That's why
the bigger man them, the bigger man them are causing real problems. Guess what?
Get well.
Bullet no respect nobody, no virgin.
No.
And when you realize it, when you realize, hold on, let me make this point up. Let me make this point and we're done. When you realize, shut a fire, and you might dead from a brother who come back out because in Palm Bill or in get to a bus because of the bullshit system. It's hard because it's hard to go there and risk your life, knowing that you're not making a difference.
Mm-hmm. And that is why I'm saying that the police. When I saw, my father was a police, you know. And I grew up in De La Vega City where I witnessed several curfew where them try to take me out of my house and my father said, no, it not gonna work. And my mother said, it not gonna work. So I usually have an animosity against the police, but then I start to realize that these people are put there to fail. The police and the soldiers are put there to fail because the politicians don't take care of these people. They treat the police them worse now than treat people.
You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right.
Person with your father back then.
When my father was a police trainer, my father resigned in 1961 when I was born.
My father got shot
because himself. Because my father said the money never right, and he left the police force as a cop, right?
It's not even money never right. The hustling in the police fraternity, in the security apparatus of the corporation, it just like how the Westminster, it teach our politicians how to be criminals. And let them, and therefore the police corporation also encourage when you have a sergeant telling a corporal say make sure so you meet your quota for 250 ticket for the month, you know, else you don't know certain overtime now go kick in. That little man go out and him ticket all a taxi man will never forget ticket. He go out there and him hustle and rip off the country.
That is true. That is true, you know. But if you check your shot, well,
say something.
Well, man, it's not something true, boss.
So in other words, what you're saying, it's okay for them to do what them do.
No,
I give them excuse.
No, I am simply saying the profession of being a policeman, it has this hustling attachment to it. When you go up at the camp, they march to left and right and then bring it out on the road and a policeman say left, it means something of a drop in a pocket. When he say right, it means you don't a station him a carry your vehicle or him a carry your document. So the upper camp, left, right, left, they have put it in this now.
Yeah, but I want to tell you, give me a minute, please.
Yeah, Spanish.
Yeah, because give me a minute, please.
Spanish.
Okay, okay. All right. About 10 years ago, so they say, you know, I'll the incident did happen and stuff like that still, right? If somebody too close to me still, right? So when me leave and go over the police station to lodge a report, right? And lodging the report and calling the person's name. The officer, what I'm lodging the report to, turn to me and say, yo, that man have 15 years out of service, you know. Only thing we can do, bring him in, but what? You know, must live during the case, you know, so they just leave it alone, you know.
Yes,
and, you know, not him gonna kill you and him, they still think that they tell me bluntly, that person will kill you or send another police to kill you. Or anyway, when you road him see you, see him just go hold you, put a gun by your side, your gun, set and send you with a prison, so you have to just leave it alone, or if you're still in it, something about so either you want to fight it or you just leave it. I just left it on God and I make God send somebody to kill it. That's it. I'm just leave it.
And this is a policeman.
When I said earlier about the stepfather who raped the little 10-year-old girl and do all when do to her, and yet still him get bail.
Yes.
Okay.
Him get bail. Him not supposed to. The judge will give him bail, and him needs to go underneath the jail cell. Under the jail cell.
Money talk, down the sun, money talk, down the sun.
Can I say something now?
Yeah, Willie.
No, but listen, when me I think about a crime then go to fight it. Okay? If a police hold a man with a firearm still, right? Hold a man with a firearm, take him to court. That person is supposed to get bail so long as it's not lie, right? And these police nowadays not even a fingerprint the body for no gun because, alright, look at Tommy Lee, right? Them old Tommy Lee with a firearm, Tommy Lee plead guilty, and when them run the test of the gun, so them get understand that gun kill how much people, and yet still Tommy Lee only gets sentenced just for the firearm alone. See, him not getting sentenced for murder on the gun. Someone know what kind of justice is that in Jamaica. So how that?
But you answer that, right? The gun, the history of a gun may not start and end with the person who have the gun at the last time. Okay, there are several guns in Jamaica that make the rounds among people. So a man might say, yo, more about the thing tonight, you know, you're letting a man a gun. Go kill a man, you never kill him, you know. And the other man kill him. So in other words, they lack evidence to say that this man used this gun to kill those other people. I get your point, in a brethren. But in a court of law, you cannot prosecute somebody for a crime that you don't know if they committed or not. All you can prosecute them for is what? The crime that they caught him with, which is having the illegal possession of a gun. You understand? There's no way to, no court's gonna charge him and lock him up for a gun with a history.
Yeah, but hold on, Spanish Town. Willie, we only have 7 more minutes. You wanted to say something, Willie?
I was gonna say, I remember I was in Mobile and one policeman got gunned down in a big broad 9 o'clock in the morning in a Montego Bay Square. I happen to know some of the youths them from Flankers Heights. And one of the guy divulge there, say, you know why the police get killed. Him said it's lot of scam where them use to make them money. The police man take away the risk from them. And the theme boys them. And that's why him get gunned down, because them is a part of the dirty corruption. So all we have the youth them where try to hustle, the police them help. So when you see some of them, the soldier, the police them get gunned down. I not say in every case, but sometimes they're involved in something, because I like the one who just get knock out a village there. So if the man live a village, them know the man, them now no man now go just lick down their own man. So maybe him involved in something and then betray somebody. That's why, you know. Well,
yeah, that's good.
May I get a call? Yeah, gonna go and talk.
Yeah, well, we only have Michelle, Mark. I'm trying to get Mr. Patterson for before the week done. I think it's important that we get him inside of the vibes, and it's good to get you back also, Mark. It's been a while, and I want to say welcome back home to the platform. We have a whole heap of things to catch up on. Talk to me. So
I said we do have a lot to catch up on. But let me leave you this, right?
Yes.
I got stopped by the police in Jamaica. One of the reasons why I didn't get back in touch with you earlier on is in Jamaica is that I buy a car for giving less gas mileage. I mean, they give me better gas mileage than the tons of me have. And the damn car blew up with a maggot, you see?
Oh, Jesus.
And I stopped. As fate in habit, I stopped right by where a policeman had some spot check on people. And let me tell you something, Virgin. When I saw the professionalism of the policemen and how the humanness to them, it's when you stop the police, when the policeman stop you and say, yeah, speed, and you come out with no attitude, Rasta. You have a ticket, Rasta.
Yes.
When you come out, you tell you, listen to me, because I'm about an hour and a half, I will on record, you know. When you come out and you talk to the police and say, yo, boss, I'm going to this thing and so and so and so, I'm sorry, go on. But you see, you come out and you start going, you act and go on like you're bad and that.
Yes.
You have the good talk.
The man that's stressed already, you know, the police, the man that's stressed already.
Absolutely. So when a man stop you, I feel much better when a policeman stop me in Jamaica than in America, Rasta. I tell you the truth.
No,
because me know have to get a ticket.
Yeah, well,
because if you talk to the man and make no go on, let me know you, brethren.
Yeah, well, let me know you. I believe that police are human beings, and I believe that the system purposely set us to be an enemy of the police, and believe that the police is our enemy. We need to wipe that education manner out of our way. You know, I remember one time police usually looked upon as a protector and a servant in the community to help people when they are in dire situation. But of course, you know, things have changed, but I think the police is being underpaid. The police are being not taken care of properly. So with all of that, because even when you hear a policeman die because police don't have the right to go through toll, this is backwardness. This is backwardness.
Not only the policemen that are underpaid, you have your doctors, them, you have
God.
We have plenty of nurse family in Jamaica where they might try to leave Jamaica. Take them eclects to come across because they're underpaid too. So I mean, come on. And not only the cops, them alone underpaid. Everybody in Jamaica underpaid.
Wow. We have a nasty situation. Yeah, De La Vega City. Last but not least, where you say, because that's the action.
Alright, the thing is that alright, straight up still.
Yeah.
This group still is a very wonderful group still. You know, things like this I like to be a part of, definitely, because you know, these people are educated people and don't come with no nonsense bullshit or nothing like that. Sorry about my language, you know.
No.
But definitely the government, you know, the government have a lot to do, you know. Because the government is just like the police, you know, just robbing the poor people and just stealing for his family and his friends, you know. Because the government plays a very bad role in this country, you know. A very, very bad role, you know.
Well, hopefully
the lion's share and just give them the crumbs and stuff like that still.
All right. Hold it right there, De La Vega City. Michelle, your last word, and Mark, your last word, and then Willie.
I just want to say that the problem with our Jamaican people is that they need to relearn, okay? And the thing is that they are putting party in front of them country. And it should always be country before party. And that's just it.
Country over club. Mark, what you have to say?
That's right.
Boy, I want to tell you some Michelle's take the words out of my mouth right now because if you love country, you know, party don't mean nothing, you know.
Yes,
Party don't mean nothing.
Yes, sir.
And I don't care how educated you are. If you love your country, a person who loves their country would be a better leader than an educated person who don't love their country. You understand that? Because if you love somebody, you'll always do the right by them. And right now we have these educated scammers with their big words and initiatives that nobody understands. And they've been raping our country for the last 60 years.
Yes.
So we need to just change that whole system and we're good. I think we're good. Our biggest resource, our most important resource in Jamaica is our people.
Yes.
If you leave a yardman on his own device for doing own thing, I promise you, we will excel because when you come here to America, they excel.
Yes,
so what going? You mean that must be question of Jamaica Rasta?
When we come here in the 70s, a lot of white people wouldn't hire even them own American. And Jamaican them want to hire.
Yes.
You understand me?
Yeah.
Jamaican for.
Yeah.
Well,
but you know something about poem for the item, you know.
Oh Lord. We have to cut it here in a mark. I tell you, say, what the poem is. Let me stop the music. Lord Jesus. What the poem is, or do I have to post it up or what?
No, it's called Black Man Struggles, you know.
Yes.
But it's important. The important thing this year.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I have to leave it here, so you know, Willie, we'll touch base in the near future. And I hope that you know, my virgin over De La Vega City, right? That's a Rascadite say, you know, just keep it real, my lord. And we've been through a lot of this, you know, but we're going through it again. And I hope we find a solution. Mark, with the UIC, I think we need to be more visible. I think we are not under pressure. Now is when we want to see what Mr. Patterson is really made out of. And yourself and all of that. And I yes, I will.
You can't listen to my poem. You can't listen to my poem, but
all right, I'll close out with your poem. Willie, stay put, and Michelle, stay put. Your poem will carry us out right now, Mark. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
It's called Black Man Struggles.
Yes, sir.
So while you're waiting to exhale, I cannot breathe. I struggle to get my share of air under the weight of your oppression and suppression of my basic rights to survive. My frown is not from anger, your religion a damper, a buffer to protect you from us. You want to sit at the back, you want us to trust, but always want us to sit at the back of the bus. No opportunities while you live in luxury from slave masters' trust. I've been betrayed by my own from Africa to Jamaica, I claim as my home, but still denied, alone, with no collateral. My only companion is my phone, I'm afraid to answer. No bad news about some murder or a friend with COVID or cancer. Oh God, when will you answer? Sticks and bones replaced by guns, still shatter bones. While soothing words cannot keep pace with the hurt. Always on alert, with death we mostly flirt. As the unlucky fertilize dirt.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Very powerful poem. Very powerful poem. And I would wish that all black people could have opened their eyes and just, you know, just love each other still, and definitely it will make a difference still, you know. I just love this group farmer thing like Marcus Garvey, and just try to open up black people eyes and everything, you know.
Yeah, well,
just listen to the poem still.
As I said before, you know, we have a maroon agenda, 284 years. Mark, please, I'm going to call you later on because I want to speak with Mr. Patterson. I think now is the time him have to sharpen up him beak. He's same one lead the people. We're going to hold him accountable to lead our people, and we want him to know that he have the authority of the people, because now is a crucial time. And of course, we want to have Babatunde and yourself, Babatunde, and Mr. Joseph Patterson should be a good mixture to bring some answers to the question that our people are asking. Thank you so much to our panel today.
Stop saying political party and say grassroots. Let's take it from
grassroots. Boy, I love you, Michelle. Yeah, Michelle. Thank you so much, people. That was Mark right there. We leave them right there as we move forward. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm going to leave it with the likes of Dexter Daps. He is letting go 2 birds in the Bahamas, and I think it's only fitting that we let him get this energy going. This is Dexter Daps, people.
You see them two down here? Them two down here. NASA. This represents freedom. This represents possibility. Believe. Love. You have to believe in yourself. We just want freedom before we sing this song. Say freedom! 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 You see them two down here? Them two down here. NASA. This represents freedom. This represents possibility. Believe. Love. You have to believe in yourself. We just want freedom before we sing this song. Say freedom! Freedom! These are me ancestors. Spread your wings. Nothing is impossible, believe. 'Cause if I can do it, you.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us here today. As I said, tomorrow we'll do it big time for now again. You know, DJ tell us we have a Sizzla Kalanji ready to hit the road. So let's see what's popping with Sizzla Kalanji. Thank you so much.
Kadamawi. It's the last year. You're nasty. Yo, Ibako City and Chalva. Addis Ababa. Yo, I'm a Gideon. I was born in a system that doesn't give up about you, nor me, nor the life. I forget, keep my mouth loud, you never know, just in case things get. That's just the way I live, yeah, that's me, yeah, as is. Don't go misbehaving, don't take it light. Behave yourself when you're making it right. Don't be a victim of things I do to survive. Because I won't wishing you any good, you Babylonians. Disrespect coming out their mouth. Whoa, now you get me mad, I shove it down your throat. You know, I know, Babylon, we ain't got nothing in common. I'm the son of Solomon, oh. Telling me lies ain't gon' get you nowhere. Now you turn aside to your idol God and see. Now you gon' swear. Damn, you can chatter, but I seal my lips. You can suffer, yo. When I get rich, you can touch them full, but not this. If you're this, then you're dead. Whoa, motherfucker, go ahead. Because while we're flying, the pump ya full of lead, yeah. That's the way I live, yeah. That's me as is. I was born in a corrupt system. It doesn't give a fuck about you, nor me, nor the life.
We are concerned, we are very, very concerned and worried about what has happened to us as Jamaicans is that we're being defined by one very limited thing. You know, wap, and chop one, and insurance, all of them. All of those things. Another country say, when another country say, I don't want your, my country.
Yeah, man, it's yours to the king, my